Hello. Homeless tongue so real. Is that actually a 7TV emote? Did they make the homeless? Maybe we should make them emotes. I don't know. I don't have the emote slots for it. Never mind. I don't have the slots. It doesn't matter. Unfortunately, no. Okay. Eventually, surely. How are we doing today on this Friday? I am so sunk in. I only just sat down and I'm already so sunk into my chair. I'm like halfway down the screen. You sure alive? No, I'm actually not. I think I'm in like a limbo state of I don't know if I'm alive or not. Yeah, today's gonna be low energy unless I like go into some sort of schizo state. I am cooked. My brain absolutely fried. Hey there, Senators. Material for schizo state. What do you mean? No! Don't trigger it. Long time no see, but I see you on Discord every day. Kind of. Sort of. I don't know how long I'll go today. We'll just kind of see. I don't have any like exact plans for the day other than that there's some trailers and stuff that I want to watch. And I haven't like logged into Endfield today or anything. I'll just probably run around in there and yap my brain off or whatever I'm gonna do. So it's a fairly no planned stream, I guess, in that sense. Don't plus so real. That's so real of you. Oh, I don't have the fucking thing open here. Okay, there we go. Let me open up some of the things that I wanted to watch that I didn't watch yet. I'm gonna be doing like a lot of I'm gonna start a sentence and then I just don't finish it, or it takes me like 10 seconds to finish it. Because I'm just all over the place. I want this thing, yes. I want this thing, yes. And I want this thing. I think those are the three. We have a Limbus trailer. We have just like a quick Rossi showcase or whatever. And then we have Ambience Synesthesia trailer that was posted earlier today. Also, Paper Boat came out on Global today. I didn't realize it wasn't out on Global yet. I didn't remember the Paper Boat was like at this point. I thought it was earlier. Because the Radiant's been playable for a bit. Hey there, Janik. Yeppers. Paper Boat. Wait. Oh, huh? That's weird. On YouTube chat, there's now like you don't see it on screen, of course, but there's like a translation button thing for a message. So I'm guessing if it's in a different language, like some of the messages are getting tagged with like a little translation icon on them. And if you hover over it, then it translates the message. But both of the messages that it has highlighted as translatable do not change at all. Because one of them is "Hi, Mr. Glitter." So it probably thinks glitter is a different language. And then there's "Paperboat," which is just like kind of Japanese for paperboat. So yeah, there's not like a... That's funny. Okay, sure. Sure. It's kind of cool, I guess, kind of useful. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, okay, right. When you hover over it, it shows you the original. Because right, on screen, as you can see, it's in katakana, Arknights. But when I'm looking at it on my OBS chat, it actually just said Arknights. It just says Arknights. Correctly, even. Frankly shocking. It's capitalized and everything. How smart of it. It actually recognized it as, like, the correct thing. Obviously, on screen chat, it's still not translated, so, you know. But yeah, on my chat there, it is translated. I can see the original by hovering over it. That's funny. Funky. Presumably AI slop powered. But I guess translation is one of the things that AI is like actually useful for, so, you know. Are you up for being persuaded to play STS2 or Mugenics? Mugenics, not. STS2? In a world where I had more time, yes. I've watched a little bit of STS2, and I have been like, damn, I kind of would like to flick some cards up. But that's like a, you know, why no to Mugenics? It looks too big brain for me. I don't think they have the mental capacity for it. I think I'd end up like trying out a bit of it and then I'd just be like, it's too much. I also did hear that runs are like pretty long and stuff, and there's just like it's like very deep and complex and so on, which not necessarily what I'm looking for right now, especially right now. But when I'm not the hugest roguelike/roguelite gamer in the first place, then especially then. YouTube now lets you pick all the languages you know so they don't get auto-translate for bilingual people. Oh, funny. A common Twitch chat message, L, is unreadable. Yeah, it's pretty much translated, like, close, you know, well enough. Which is unreadable is the correct one there, bar. Yeah, we'll be watching the Limbus trailer D9, yes. Actually, I have it ready open. X-Asterisk or Ender Lilies. X-Asterisk has the problem of it being, I'd have to do an emulator for it. Or just actually play it on phone, which is an insane idea. Ender Lilies, I was supposed to play at some point. But, you know, like, other stuff came up. I had run as short as 40 to 50 minutes. Which is, yeah, like, I feel like is somewhere. I mean, okay, when you think about how easily an IS run takes you an hour easily, so, you know. Yeah, okay. But I do find the IS runs can be somewhat longish. Not that I know how long STS runs are. So. Almost an hour is already kind of longish and it's quick from Eugenics. Yeah, okay. No, Sami, that is one of the things we'll be doing. There's an Ambience Synesthesia trailer, there's the Limbus trailer, and there's like a quick Rossi showcase or whatever, which is kind of whatever. I think we've pretty much seen already whatever is in the Rossi showcase in the stream. It's just to delay my IS6 ending clears. I think SDS2, Slay the Spire, has been delaying many things in many lives. Spire runs like 30 minutes range. Yeah, that sounds more like engaging to me. And like, because the thing is, right, okay, this is the main thing. I think this is one of the main things. when I look at Slay the Spire gameplay, I've watched like a couple. I have, you know, the knowledge of how roguelikes work, and I've watched like a couple videos of people playing Slay the Spire. I approximately kind of know what's happening from just watching Slay the Spire happen on my screen. I look at Mugenics, or I read screenshots of Mugenics. I have absolutely no fucking idea what anything means, other than that cats eat rocks sometimes. They sure do. It's real. Eat the rock, my goat. I think, and that's kind of the difference on, I guess, especially for like a roguelike or something, which I think makes me like, something that I might pick up is, if I just watch a video without knowing too much about the game itself, can I at least somewhat understand what's going on and be kind of engaged? Yes? Okay. Okay. Also with Spire also, I mean, Spire also is like early access still, so like, that's one reason why I'm not like, oh, I gotta get in on it right now. Because it's also gonna be updating and stuff. So I can like, get to it maybe when I have a moment in time. A moment in time where I'm possibly willing to sacrifice, you know, a significant portion of my life to it. So, just as a precaution. I mean, yeah, I feel like that's fair. Slay the Spire right now, Slay the Spire 2 right now is indeed early access. It is Slay the Spire 1, but there's some more stuff, but also it's not complete yet, so in a way there's some less stuff. So it's like, yeah. Blem. Okay, should we watch some trailers? Did we trailer? I think yeah, okay, yeah, the instrumental for Paper Boat is also ending, so we could go watch some trailers. Wow. Fire Emblem plan? Yeah, I never played any of the Fire Emblems. Well, I think I also partially because I didn't have like the devices that Fire Emblem was on. At least not many of them. I did have some of them. I had like a Game Boy and stuff. I just never got Fire Emblem for them. Just never popped up. Fire Emblem wasn't that... Well, I mean, I say Fire Emblem wasn't that big in where I was. But also, I do have a friend who played lots of Fire Emblem as a kid. And he's the same age as me, so... So never mind. It was just a difference in gaming upbringing where I never bumped into stuff like Fire Emblem as a kid. Anyway. Over here? Yes! I think the audio is probably fine. I already have it turned down low. Okay, Limbus trailer. The freaks. The absolute freaks. Clankers. Clankers. Ooh. Of course, I've seen what the units are, but just not the trailer. Bonk. Oh, okay, she's completely hidden in this form. She stole the liver, yes! Liver stolen. Right, then she has like a, I believe she has a form change. Yes, yes, les ribs, my mechanical clanker ribs. Ooh. Yeah, steal the liver. Dude, liver stealing is always so cool. Counter of some kind? Big bonk. The ribs. Nice blood splatters from the... Dude, okay, these blood splatter effects are like... basic 3D blood splatter. And then we see more of face here than, you know, on actual Ring Nurse Father. Fauvist brutality. Cubist, yes. Big hat. Okay, AoE makes sense. I mean, well, they're probably gonna be bleed, etc. Oh, yeah, okay, they have like combo. Oh, is this move? Okay. So is this like she gets to use this as just like a extra move? Lord of Honglu style? I said Lord of Honglu. Oh, okay, classic. Gets staggered, ignores it. Classic. Oh, that's a lot of AoE. That's a lot of AoE! Ooh, nice parallax little, like, camera twist. You fucking freak! Absolute freak master. Freak maxing, one might say. Yeah. I'm assuming it's just telling Force to use S3, and seemingly I don't know if it's just for the showcase, but Force's S3 always went like unopposed, which might just be for the showcase rather than it being like actually how it functions. Though I could assume that the one where he just tells Force to use S3 could be like an unopposed one, very much like Lord Hong does. Also, yeah, Honglu, it really is like, gets staggered. She's like, no. And of course, everyone's extremely horny for this Faust. I mean, okay, to be fair, I think everyone's extremely horny for like every Faust, but like, you know, this is a special type because of the clanker. The clanker effect. And her stealing your innards. Which, however, okay, look. She literally has a move where she fucking steals your liver, right? Or kidney, or whatever it is. Which does mean, if you try to have sex with her, she will steal your penis. Okay? It's guaranteed. Genitalia? Stolen. For sure. Hongler is really hot. And then she also did, because what is she, was it here? No, it's after this, I think. She does like some kind of counter or other. There's the liver stealing. Like here, she gets hit. Oh no, it is evade, yeah. And then she like, well, first of all, she kind of, okay, something has happened. She like TPs and does another thing. But yeah, it is an evade. And then she like counters seemingly. So yeah, it could be something like a power evade. Did Honglu do it as well? I don't know if it's here. Also, they both steal your liver. I just noticed. He also steals the liver. No, he doesn't like another. He does a follow up on that one. Steal my appendix. It could be an assist defend for Hong, yeah, because specifically in that spot where Force does like the counter from evade, Hong was there as well. So it might be something like an assist defend. like a synergy thingy.
제 모든 기술과 영감이 집중된 갤러리.
And obviously here we have, well, first of all, she's auraing, and then second of all, here we have this thing where he just tells Force to steal their penises.
그렇게 이 힘줄을 가볍게 잡아당기는 것만.
Oh yeah, here as well. Okay, yeah, and here, yeah, you also have that might be a power evade. Yeah, he evades and then he counterattacks. So that could be. And then of course, you know, stagger evade. I'm wondering if it means anything that it's specifically second stagger. Like it was blue stagger, not yellow stagger. It might not mean anything, but you know. And then the big slap.
회장 시간이 되었답니다. 그럼 안녕. 이 작품.
Also, I don't think I guessed. We at some point somewhere we were guessing like, ooh, who might the rings be? I don't think I guessed right. I don't think I guessed any of them. Also, oh yeah, is this the H Corp Elder? This guy in the back? I don't remember what those freaks look like. The freaks. This could just be an art piece that happens to look similar. I don't know, because I don't remember who. I don't think I really had any good guesses for the rings. I was very stumped by the possibilities for ring. I also didn't expect Force because obviously Force already had a season 6 ID. So I didn't for like even try and guess Forced. I was also wondering, do we have Hong Lu's brain underneath the hat like the actual one? So is that? I think that's just a similar looking guy to the H Corp Elder. I think it's a different, completely different. It's just you know, a skeleton that has been skinned and whatnot, which is what the H Corp Elder also looked like. But I think the H Corp Elder's face was more like meaty. I think it had more flesh on it. I don't think he looked like this. I think this is a completely different guy. It's just that, you know, a skinned human kind of always looks similar. Underneath our skin, we're all similar. There's a skeleton inside all of us. Whoa, spooky. Yeah, honestly, Narodia is kind of the most obvious one. I mean, I also didn't expect us to get, you know, double Hohenheim Gregor as well. That was kind of fun. Of course, one of them was Walpy, so it was a bit different. But it is funny that we have two different Hohenheim Gregors, like back to back. Which was funky. These blood effects that keep, like, these animated blood effects really are, they truly are like the default blood splatter in, like, After Effects or something. I have a feeling they're not in the actual animation in the card. They look so janky. Yeah, they're Fluorite Endfield. I love the hat. It is a funky hat. Big hat. Big hat winners winning. Big hat enjoyers winning, maybe rather. Ricardo banner. And we might not be getting... I don't think Ricardo's returning yet. I'd be surprised if he would already. Okay, I guess we'll just watch this one real quick, because then I want to get to this one. I'll probably watch this a couple times even. Ambience Synesthesia, no way. But fun IDs. I'll do a cheeky little 10 on them or something, you know. I'll do a cheeky 10 or 20. Maybe it's a cheeky 20 just because there's two of them. We talked about the YouTube message translations. Baku Your message has gone. Your message of Amimi has been translated as you. Huh? Okay, that's a little dumb. That's a little dumb because it's taking like all why did it translate what? HWAT? It translated it to just normal what? Okay, it's kind of dumb. Can I turn this off? It's not as smart as I thought it was. It's translating meme messages into a language. Oh no. A meme gets translated. It also did try to translate a memir. I mean, what into what is accurate, but also like I would like to see the original so that I can say it in the correct intonation. This might cause problems. I might have to go and see if I can actually turn it off from somewhere. If it's gonna mistakenly translate stuff that really doesn't need to be translated, then forced autocorrect. That's fucked up. Yeah, we'll just watch this real quick. It's very similar to what we saw in there's the short already of her. Well, quality look kind of, no, it's on 1080p. It's like the quality looks a little crunchy for some reason. I mean, actually, it's kind of, I don't know why it's so crunchy. Why is the quality so crunchy? What do they do?
This is my chance to show Onion what I'm made of.
Apple!
The name of
Also
the
music.
will
What is this medieval banger? Actually, like, what? I will see. I think there's a drop coming, but it's kind of like a medieval tavern vibe going on. I'd make some good food, Xenesis.
across the land.
It really is. Medieval tavern bard banger?
No escape!
The heck?
Crunchy clutch! The blade is made!
Funky.
An incredible victory!
She is the Crimson Beast, it's true. She does call herself the Crimson Beast in an Italian accent. Funny small woman. She releases on Sunday, which is a funny day. Because the banner is 2.5 weeks instead of 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So Rossi starts releases on Sunday. I'm not gonna be streaming on Sunday. So whatever Rossi content there is, that'll probably happen next weekend. So almost a week after release, but face looks so. Well, first of all, some of the quality here, I don't know why he's very serious here. Some of the, I don't know why the video quality looks so crusty. Like, why is it so crunchy? It looks quite literally looks better in game. It looks like it's like a larger resolution image that they've zoomed in on for some reason. Small confusion why they have done this like this. Anyway, yeah, she's on Sunday. And I have at least 20 free rolls on her, because I have... Obviously, you have the normal free 10 you can get from store and sign in, and then I have the free 10 from Tung Tung Banner. I have to try in your Umbral, so I'm not doing it yet. I mean, you can still use her in Umbral, even if you do Umbral now. We're not doing Umbral probably today. I don't think I have the energy for Umbral. So we'll see if I happen to get her at, quickly. I might then also do the extra 10 with actual pulls to then get, the emergency, the other 10. Zooming in game to least her character. Yeah, but I guess maybe, yeah. But yeah, it's just, for some reason, it's she looks a little crunchy in multiple spots here. It is, weirdly zoomed in. It looks like low res. I don't know. You can get this close, though, normally. I don't know. Apparently the new Umbral is somewhat difficult. I have no idea what's in there, other than that there's birds and a big guy. But like, we'll check that out tomorrow probably. And whatever else is there. Also some other, there's also a new Cryptic is on Sunday as well. So yeah, I mean, we'll see what we do tomorrow. But now there's some real shit. Okay, now there's real stuff. Ambience Synesthesia 2026. I have not watched. I heard it's good. Because every single Ambience trailer has been really good. I have not watched it. So I want to watch. Hit me. Maximum quality. Monster Siren, yes, my beloved. Oh, wait, all right, there's Dubs. Wait, who? There's Dubs? Which one did I open? Give me a second. It's not loading. Hello? Is there multiple versions or is it actually... Oh, there's only one version this time. Never mind. Oh, right. Is it here now? You have subtitles and then you have... Do you also have language? Nope, you just have subtitles. Huh? Huh? I guess it is just Chinese. Normally they have multiple dubs for these, don't they? Am I confused? I guess it is just Chinese for now then. Because yeah, normally they have normally they have like 3 versions in 3 languages. Chinese, Japanese, English usually. They either for gore or it's supposed to be in like the dubs setting, but it didn't go correctly. Okay, whatever. Restart a little. Now we have subs on. Monster Siren, my beloved. The quality in the fucking models and rendering, man. Oh my goodness. Bones! Oh, it was bones! Also, the sea is very red. Land. Oh my Jesus Christ. Every single year they just flex with their 3D rendering even more. Oh my goodness. Oh, in reverse. Oh, hello Lemon. Oh right, yeah. There's other guy. Tragodia. His turn. It's about time, frankly, you know. Mr. Performer. Saria? Huh? Spin. Fortress against Oblivion. Space! Nebula. Oh. What the heck? Not surprised about Lemwen, she's popular. Not surprised about Tragodia, that fits very well. Saria? Huh? I mean, I'm a Saria enjoyer, not gonna complain. Holy. We saw her for like 2 seconds though, where is she? Wait. There's so many, first of all, like I said, they just keep flexing with their rendering. They can't stop it. Every year these look more and more insane. Though, well, it's actually only been 2 or 3 years of the 3D trailers. Before that, the trailer was a 2D one, which actually I think is still my favorite. Something about the 2D trailer I really, really like. I'm not sure what the theme is either, honestly, yeah. It's a bit of a nebulous theme. I'll be here all night. I'm here all night. Okay. Boo. It's a little more of a, the theme is not as clear. Not that it was, I mean, last year wasn't like the most obvious either on what it was, other than that it was just like the concert after the finishing of a big arc. Sario, what is her outfit? Status, can I actually read anything? Not really. Algorithmic engraving. Algorithmic memories, Enfield. Holy. I really like this thing, that this is a new thing that is very specific to this trailer, is all these like little geometric things and like these kind of effects and stuff. And there's that one shot, is it here? Where it starts going in reverse, right? Here, this bit. All this stuff on the left. So, I mean, I think, you know, there's a little bit of priestess influence probably going on here, right? Clearly, with some of the sort of, it's like, ooh, natural landscapes and stuff. But then you suddenly have these, like, all this stuff here. And then you have the lines here at the end. A gallery of the collective mind, a fortress against oblivion. Our memories are reborn. And yeah, then there's the... Are you talking about, Are you talking about last year, Baku? What else did they say? To record is our fight against time. Because last year, yeah, like the intro to last year's concert has like the whole... We witness, we record. It has Doctor's monologue of this year's one. Because Doctor's monologue from last year's is also has a similar energy. And I was wondering, like, what is the shape of this thing? Oh, it is a hand. Oh, it is a hand. That's the palm. I'm hiding the thumb. Fingers, palm, thumb over here. It's a hand. It's a hand. And with more of the geometric, like, skeleton stuff going on. We do have to wait 5 to 6 months, though, yes. The concert is probably at the start of May again, and then it'll release in, like, August for global. I think it's usually released in August for global. Or, like, for free on the internet. Up until that point, it's only live, or, like, I think you can get it slightly early if you, like, buy a recording of it. In any case, it looks fucking gorgeous again. Also, lots of Amimi. And I mean, yeah, it's like... First of all, the fact that the stuff in the background is bones. I wasn't really reading these on the first go around, so... Yeah, it does seem to very much be like about recording what has happened, what will happen. Yep. Remembrance. Praise the sun, by the way? A Mimi praising the sun? Still shocked about Saria? It does seem to be like a continuation, kind of like the next step from last year's concert theme. Just going off of these this text, like this dialogue. It's very much like continuing on and contrasting, or sort of going along with the Doctor's monologue from the start of last year's concert, which, first of all, by the way, fantastic monologue. It is kind of vague posting, yes. Also, yeah, in this one, we don't indeed see an Amia outfit. True! Okay, well, first of all, very cool trailer. I love it. I can't wait for the concert again, man. It's gonna go crazy. Again, as usual. Also, hand. Okay, I technically recorded that so that I might be able to actually post that as a separate reaction or whatever. I did record it. It is many months of waiting, though, yes. Quite a few. Yippers. Fake posting King Donk Talk. Okay, what's so funny how, yeah, that they don't actually have the other dub. Maybe they won't even do the other dubs, but yeah, funny that they don't have the other dubs available right away. I'm assuming it's not out on like Bilibili or either. Because yeah, normally they have all the other dubs as well. I don't think they've separated into well, first of all, if it was separated into channels, you wouldn't have the Chinese one or the English one. What if I check the Ambience Synesthesia Twitter real quick? I'm assuming maybe it's supposed to be that it's all supposed to be in the one trailer, because now you can have audio tracks now, so they could have had, you know, both all language dub audio tracks on the same video, but either they didn't do that or it's just not like active. Because yeah, even the JP Twitter for Ambience Synesthesia also just links to this one. Also, wow, quality. It just links to this one. And even actually the video on Twitter is even the Chinese dub one. Okay, so I guess for now there is only the Chinese dub, which is a little funky. Not sure why. Maybe they couldn't get the other ones done in like time. Or it could be specifically because this is the first actually Ambience Synesthesia trailer which has Amia narrating it. The other ones were narrated by like a mysterious voice, or there wasn't any narration. This is the first one that's done by Amia. But it is a little funny that they did go CN Amia instead of JP Amia. Because obviously JP Amia was like first, even. Tomoyo is the iconic Amia voice. And it's like in the anime and everything, you know. And because also Doctor's monologue from last year's concert is also done by the JP voice actor for Doctor from the anime. But I guess that also is like the only voice actor that exists for Doctor, so... Except that, no, the anime has a CN dub. Well, last year, was it the year before? What was last year? Huh? Maybe it wasn't. No, is it not this one? Loading was slow. Was it indeed? Oh yeah, it probably was Res Souvenance, wasn't it? And not Echoes of the Legend. I just keep thinking back to Res Souvenance because that show was incredible. It really doesn't want to load. A little funky. Maybe we'll get the other dubs for the trailer at some point. But yeah, right now we only have the CN dub. Interesting. A little sad. I would like to hear JP Amia narrating it. It really doesn't want to load. There it goes. Just as I refresh it, fucking starts loading, of course. Okay, yeah.
Look around.
Yeah. This one had Emperor. Don't know why they need to do it in multiple languages, because it's cool and fun. Yeah. This one had Emperor. And of course, this is in English. This one's in English. So. Anyway, funky. I do hope we get the other dubs. I like to listen to those too. Why do I have pings? Add DMs. Mainly marketed for CN? I mean, not really. No, it's just marketed everywhere. You could. What do you mean mainly marketed for? You can buy the Blu-rays for Ambience Synesthesia globally. I have them. It's very much for global as well. It's just that the physical concert itself is in CN, yes. But otherwise, it's still very much for everyone. So, I wouldn't say it's only marketed for CN. And also, let's indeed remember, technically the original dub for Arknights is Japanese. So. And yeah, Ambience Synesthesia stuff is in Griffline Store, because it's not under Yostar, because it's a separate entity. Imagine being able to get a ticket. I mean, yeah, dude. Impossible. That shit sells out like instantly, and also obviously you have to go through the CN websites. Anyway, shall we launch Endfield? Shall we actually get to the thing that technically my stream category is under? No, AK is still under. It's still under Yostar. Though we do have Arknights in SK port now, which is interesting. And also, Arknights posted Yostar, Arknights EN posted a schedule thing that looks very, very similar to the Endfield patch schedules. There has to be something behind the scenes where they're like collaborating in some way or something. Because Arknights on SK port, and even some of their social media posts are now like looking closer to each other. I don't know if it necessarily means that AK would actually go back to or go to Griffline. You can cope always, but maybe at least there will be some, integration in some way. Possibly. Does Griffline Store have an AK shop? Are you sure it has an AK shop, or it's not just the Synesthesia stuff? Did they add an actual AK section? Oh no, there is an Arknights section. Wait! Fuck. The game's opening, so it's lagging stuff.
Arknights.
Okay, but it's the it's under Arknights, but it's the Ambience Synesthesia stuff. This is all Ambience Synesthesia merch. It's concert merch. It's just now it's underneath an Arknights tab, which maybe it actually always was. Possibly. Well, because it used to be that the only thing on the store was concert stuff, but then we obviously got Popucom at some point, and now we have Endfield as well, so now it's like separated. It's still true though, it is still a sign to cope with. There's now an Arknights section, surely that means everything in the world. Oh my god, wait. Facecam and chat are not the same size. There we go. Also, I'm supposed to move over. I should really make one scene just for Endfield so that I'm like on the correct side and stuff. I have not logged in today. Sure, we'll go catch some sky poles. Is this in the right place that I want to go to? We have dailies to do. And then we'll see what we do. I might just go and like explore Chingbo Stockade a little bit or something, which I haven't done really. Because I don't think we'll dabble in Umbral today. Okay, alright, yeah, because this is the new one. We're here. We unlocked the new one in the hole. One of my friends said that they're gonna make the little sound that Fiona does when she appears on comms. I'm gonna make it their notification sound, like text message sound. Honestly, kind of a based idea. Where the fuck are these things? No, they're on the other. Okay, I have to go through them. They're on the other side. Yep. That is mine. Oh, okay. No, I guess it's just a little quiet from here. Never mind. Boop. Not modded as villager. No. They weren't modding the game. They're gonna take the sound effect and put it into real life. Different. Down here. Or maybe you should mod Fiona into Minecraft. Make all the villagers Fiona. What if? Imagine. What's he doing? Is the daily? Yeah, I'm done. We're doing a little daily right now. Why did it? What the fuck? Why did it go to black like that? The fuck was that? What was that fade to black? Alright, our extra sanity boosters. Also some kind of news. What is it? Time adjustment notice. Oh yeah, because they changed when they send the sanity potions. Version calendar. This already exists. I know of this. And then the power washing event starts on Sunday as well. So much stuff on Sunday. Like half the damn update is on Sunday. Rusty Banner, power washing event, Cryptic, Delver as well, the next part. Umbral was today, or yesterday? When was Umbral? Yesterday? It was yesterday, wasn't it? Do I have space for friend? I don't have space for friend. John Enfield hasn't been online for 11 days? What the hell, John Enfield? Shaking my head. I don't want to remove John Enfield from my friends though. It's just funny to have John. I don't want to lose track of John Enfield, okay? It's important to keep an eye on him. What is the real content? What's the real content to you? My eye itches. Alright, we have new weeklies, which are almost completely done. Acquire 50 Cuprium bottles? Why? Oh, I guess you are making Cuprium bottles. How does this not... What do you mean it's not... I'm making so many Cuprium bottles. You should just count me making them. You bastard. I've probably made 50 Cuprium bottles while we've been here. Shaking my head. I have to go fucking put them into my backpack? You never acquired them? It's close enough. Really gotta put my fucking Cuprium bottles into a fucking backpack, man? That's so dumb. I mean, there's filler engagement. Like, Umbral is now, I guess. Or how is perma mode update not real content? I mean, yeah, it's not necessarily engaging for like super so long. It is true that Umbral usually does not take you super long to clear. Unless you're doing something funky. Alright, we have Edgebase. Maybe we go Edgebase today. I haven't done Edgebase update. And there's a, like, I think there's a battle pass or something for it. Yeah, sure. Transfer me. I'll do the claim my depot node. Didn't want to load. No, let me go here first. Actually, I should have sold some of these as well, just in case. Me. Here. You know, I'm not expecting anything difficult from Edgebase. I'm assuming the like, cause what? Area 3 in Edgebase is like level 50, so maybe Area 4 is level 60, I guess. Maybe. I'm not expecting it to be difficult, you know, and nothing about Edgebase has been difficult. Right, because this fucking. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn you off for a moment. I'm gonna let you pile a couple fucking bottles into you so that I can claim bottles while I do some other stuff here. What are the other things that I'm doing? I guess we can do this. Over here, dump my shit. Dump it. Transfer it. Alright, fuck. I gotta switch every time now because I'm not in in Valley 4. Pep. I was fucking refreshing. I went to the wrong place first of all. Boop, boop. Check if we can buy anything. What the heck? Everything's on plus. Well, at least I can wait. I can wait until tomorrow. Any good prices for 4.46 is not bad. 458. 459. I mean, they're kind of all sellable-ish amount. Also, I actually have 6.3 milli. I can buy some stuff. Can I buy all of these? I can. Okay, well, that was my stocks. You fucking barely need these either, by the way. Check over here. Check over here. As if I fucking have anything to buy anyway. Wow, I can buy those. I am at the point where I almost can also I can almost just fucking ignore Valley 4, which is a little. Unless I want to buy a fucking Jacob's Legacy for 8 milli. Or gifts, which I have stockpiled anyway. How many bottles you have? 50, yay! Now let me put them back in. Let me put them back in. No, it's not letting me. Well, whatever. Too late. Nothing I can do about it. Take me to protocol pass. Claim me. Cast combo skills. Okay. I will cast combo skills at some point. What do I even claim here? More sanity. Heavy cast die. Rocks. I can do some stamina over here. I've actually been using stamina on trying to get some essences. Unheard of. Some improvements I expected the Edgebase front, at least in new area. Oh. Yeah, the Edgebase update, I'm not expecting anything really, like, incredible from it. But it's something very sort of almost easy, mindless to do at the moment. Where my brain is empty. We can do 2 runs of this. There's also a... Actually, it doesn't really matter. I think it's weekly, whatever that there was. There was a weekly to do energy alluviums, yeah. But I think I'm gonna get it if I go into Edgebase, then I'm gonna get it from Edgebase anyway, so it doesn't actually really matter. What am I looking for in here again? At some point I knew what I was... Oh yeah, I'm looking for stuff that has Twilight. I'm looking for essence for this, essence for this, and I guess this as well. But this is the same as... No, this is main attribute, yeah, okay. So agility, critical Twilight, main critical Twilight, intellect, attack, Twilight. Are the ones that I'm looking for in here. I actually do have this set up so it does mostly clear itself. I believe it actually fully clears itself if I go further. The last 2 big guys sometimes aggro, however, and then they like get out of range. But especially the small guys, they die very quickly. The big guys take slightly longer. Because, I mean, they're big guys. Also, they just... It, like, barely... It spawns inside of the flamethrower. So it doesn't get hit. The flamethrowers don't activate because they're outside of the little spot in the middle. So I guess I could maybe... Ow! Ow! What the hell did you aggro me? What the fuck? maybe these 2 should be moved slightly backwards. And then maybe they get hit by them as well. The other one spawns like here though. Like it'd have to be moved pretty far backward for it to hit. Oh. I think there was some. I think there's a medal. Yeah, I think there's a medal to get frozen. Yeah. Which is a very funny medal. Main electric Twilight, no. Intellect treatment Twilight, no. Main attack Twilight, no. Main critical Twilight. Intellect ultimate Twilight. Main arts Twilight, no. Yep. Because I actually have one intellect attack Twilight, but it's on Surtur's weapon. Levitane's weapon. So I'm looking for another one so that I can have it on the stanza as well. Oh, we gotta visit friends. But let me do that from fucking Dijon because if I don't do it in Dijon, it takes 1 billion years to load. It loads faster when you're spamming through. Also, I TP to the wrong place. When you're spamming through whatever. Then you can just do it here. Give me my credits. Oh, I guess deliveries as well in theory. I didn't actually claim my Dijon stuff either. I didn't do that yet. Actually taking my production in. Or my clues. 2 more visits. Also, I already have Tung Tung and actually I think it's already been like a week that I've had Tung Tung and Gibby 200% trust. If you spam full gifts to them and you put them into Nexus, you get trust quickly. You can max trust them in a week or something. It stopped? Oh my god. Wait, let me give... No, it's not stopped. Whee! Clue exchange. Send. Bap. 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 Oh, I have enough. Nice. It's slightly less sevens than before. Still quite a few, though. Okay, show me this first. Then we'll see if... Oh my god, right away! Whoa! Refresh me. Whoa! Double! Ooh! Triple! I can get it as well. No way. I just gotta do some deliveries. I just gotta do some deliveries and then I can get it. Oh my goodness! Right away. One refresh. Why is this fucking turret here? Huh? You can't delete them if you're not in there. You show it to me on the map, but you don't let me delete it? What? Huh? So it recognizes that it's there and shared, but you can't delete it because you're in Dijon. Don't think. Okay then. Wee. 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 Whoop, whoop. That's all. That is some spaghetti. Mamma mia. Spaghetti for Rossi. Actually, that's so, dude, that's so smart of Hypergriff. If you put Italians into your game, then you can't be blamed for spaghetti because it's just there to make the Italians comfortable. It's cultural sensitivity. Whee! The scenic routes. Dum, dum, dum. Bam, 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 bam. Italians aren't a culture recognized by humanity. What do you mean? Also, I did a fix here. I put one right here. So that I can get right to it. I didn't actually, I put an additional one somewhere else as well. To like, close the final little gap. Load please, thank you. Whoa! It's a good day for deliveries. 2 refresh, 2 Wuling. Actually, I did some refreshes earlier, so it's like 3 or 4 refresh. Whee! 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 Man, special dashes truly are. Why even roll on a character who doesn't have a special dash animation? Though also Gibby's special dash, I feel would not necessarily be ideal in combat. I'm not sure if it would be... It probably doesn't matter that much, but like... It's not like it's like, for example, like... Li Feng's dash kind of doesn't affect anything. It's literally just a different animation. But then you have like Pogs, but Pogs is good because it actually is specifically faster. But then, you know, Gibby's is kind of like a bit funky because it's like, ooh, it's like a long glide. I mean, you can cancel it, but... But I guess, I mean, really in combat, you're not going to be dodging twice in a row. Like, you're not actually going to trigger special dash that often unless you're specifically looking to, like, close the gap to somewhere. Any case, more special dashes, please. Because right now, the only special dashes are Lifong, Hog, and Gibby. So I'm wondering when our next one is. I guess technically Panda, I guess, kind of has. You know, Panda does the whole little thing, you know, he... But that's like not even... That's not double dash. That's just his normal dash is where he, like... He does the little four-leg deal. But that's actually just his normal dash. Not like the double. Isn't it? But truly it is Panda privilege. Come on, please. Sometimes I'll do when refreshing for Woolings, if I see like well actually this is a level 47, so if I see like a low level one from a newer account, I'll sometimes do it. Just to be like, at least, you know, they'll get to sometimes experience someone actually delivering their package. Okay, well now they're fucking with me. Now they're not giving me any wooling. It's also sometimes fucking laggy as hell on the refresh. Oh! It's going to let me refresh more often. Because you can't really do the exit in and out of the depot node anymore to refresh. Because you have to scroll to the bottom to see your Wooling deliveries. Instead you just have to kind of sit there and click refresh. Whee! Also Gibby's stopping animation where she almost falls over. Where? There. Okay. Well, they all went over there today. I feel like I mostly get deliveries to over there. And like fairly rarely do I get deliveries either to this closest one or then the one like at the other side. Whee! Whee! Do 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 do. The music changed for like, I guess what? There's like a slight. There's a theme for just being in the middle there. The music changed for like 2 seconds before it had to switch to function. Speeding through musical changes. Because now I also had to change. No, Skybird, we'll do that tomorrow. My brain is too empty today. But if I specifically picked the longest delivery option, as if you have a choice. Technically you do, but like... I guess sometimes, yeah, you can have it'll be just the same value in just 2 different places. Anyway, give me my 400. I got barrel 3 times today, but it was the 400 each time. Also, I technically have a refresh left, but there's no way I have enough credits to do it, so it doesn't really matter. I think I've claimed all possible credits for the day. Oh, there's also this. This team can trim UM? What do you mean? That sounds like a skill issue. Any team can trim anything. Except maybe not. Previous UM, you could almost use any team just fine. Because I don't know what's in this UM, so we'll see. Because obviously in first Umbral, you had the heal check map. Where it was kind of... It was genuinely actually difficult to indeed you choose just any team. You kind of did need at least some healing. What was I looking for? Fuck. Oh, here. Yes. Let me go take a picture. Take my picture. Jesus Christ, I just fucking body slammed last right there. Oh, Gibby the bully. Whee! Where the heck is that? Alright, it puts it over here. I guess I could just grab the camera out manually, but... I like how it tags the ones outside of render range over there, above Gibby's head. It tagged the ones way over there that aren't even rendered. Fucking telescope lens on my camera. I've still not bought most of these. Ah, yeah. I could possibly get them bought. Right, do I actually sell these? These are actually fairly decent prices now. I still very rarely see like close to 5k in wooling. Though frankly my stocks in like the last almost 2 weeks have been kind of dog shit. So I'm like 4,600 is now I'm like whoa, that's really good. Unheard of. I have 100. Is it like I have 195 of these, 195 of these, 65 of these, because I keep buying stuff, but then there's no good prices for them, so I don't sell them. I did see your Valley 4 stonks today, yeah. Pretty good, except, you know, it's Valley 4, so... It's like, it looks good. It's a nice big number, but then it's like, well, damn. It kind of don't mean anything, do it? Hecking Valley 4. Oh. Oh. Production assists. New production assists. Well, actually, it's tagged the Edgebase thingy anyway, so I guess I'll do Edgebase. It's also... Oh yeah, it's in here. It was this. Here's where the they encourage you to go and do Edgebase. Also, I guess I can get a weekly from it as well. Okie dokie. Take me to Edgebase. Space my edge. Edge my space. Hello, woman. I guess there's like stuff or whatever. Oh yeah, and you have more of these now. These are all zone 4? Yeah, they're all just like zone 4.
We're about to leave.
Oh, right, yep. Can't fucking
Just wait for
put the
me,
bombs
sir.
in. Gotta put the bombs in. Shaking my head. Oh. Let me check something real quick. I was invited for Easter dinner next Sunday. Go to Aberon Zone 4. Oh, yeah, it's like across from there. True. Wait, can I go from up here? No, actually, I don't think I can. No, yeah, no, the entry is like actually over here. Well, I'll probably unlock another shortcut to it or something.
Hear that sound?
Careful. That enemy looks really powerful.
Shush, last right. You are on this team, but you do not have speaking privileges, okay? I wish I could remove her speaking privileges.
We've reached a new zone. The spatial layout is a lot
right.
more complicated. Protocol spaces of such
Akito.
scale are rare indeed. The signal of the aberrant core is pretty far off. We'll run into plenty of obstacles. Like before, there's no need to completely explore everything in a single attempt.
What?
Plan your
No.
moves and progress
Hey
accordingly.
there, Cubic. Elevator? Ah, this is up here. You can jump down into the... No, wait, this is a different... No, yeah. Okay, yeah, you can jump down into where that boss guy was. Okay, well, that doesn't take you anywhere then. Okay, only one option for floor. Find and collect the keys for the sealed
I'm
gate. So
detecting
true.
the presence of the key. Look around, Endman.
I wasn't checking if there was like a... Maybe you could jump off early. Actually, you can't. I think it locks you in. Invisible walls. I mean... Yeah! Chest. No way. Unlock our thingy. Also, it's raining. Rain. Interesting. There's no... Now that I think about it, there truly is no rain, like, area in Valley 4. Okay, yeah, now it takes... Okay, yeah, now you can, like, go up from there to this. That's the starting point down there.
Stop right there.
He who suffers today is
Big
not
boom.
among us. Let's do our best.
Yeah, actually, I guess I'll go on Tongue Tongue.
Riding the tide, I first down.
I didn't actually check what levels they were. Ping pong.
Together, people.
Get lifted so that you stop blocking. Thank you.
My
Okay, well, once they stop blocking, they died very quickly.
Now that's what I like to hear.
Also, I didn't actually realize that Edgebase doesn't have, like... Well, actually, at least this area doesn't. I don't actually remember if the other ones do. Like, there's not much ambient music. I know we don't need some of these, obviously, because now we have new stuff, so... Okay, and there is indeed more blow-uppables. There is no ambient. Well, I guess it's ambient sounds instead of ambient music. Which, I mean, in some ways I feel like actually fits. Okay, yeah. That's kind of disappeared, didn't they? They haven't... Need more of those? No, I do still need. Okay, yeah, you need 8 of them. I don't know much of anything here. It's accurate! The tech. Tongue to move faster. Yeah, obviously you have the music when derangement. Then you get like the intense music, which is the only intense portion of Edgebase is the music for when you're high derangement. I'm not actually picking up nodules that much. I want to pick up all the like normal items first. From the various collectible thingies.
Careful, that enemy looks really powerful.
Search this zone. The key should be nearby.
Big guy.
I'm detecting the presence of the key. Look around,
Riding the tide.
I forgot what he does.
We are united beyond the need for words.
I forgot what the guy does. Oh, oh, that still hit. Oh, it actually triggered the
Veritas has
Whirlpool.
graced this battlefield with its touch.
tubular fragment. Dude, that's radical. That's tubular, dude. Put a kill zone mid-air. Did they? Oh, if you jump down instead of the user robot, it kills you. Oh, that's really funny. I don't know why, but they. I do find that a little funny. Actually, it might be just more fun if they lead into being more of an exploration fetch quest thing about the timer. In its current form, it is kind of that, except yeah, you just happen to have a timer as well. All right, because well, that increased my derangement. Did breaking them increase my derangement, or did I just happen to reach the derangement at that time anyway?
Keep gathering the keys.
I guess I'll grab some. We'll fill up on these. Yeah, it should be this that increases the derangement specifically, is when you actually pick the stuff up. Or like, do the little loading thingy. Also, it goes faster, I think. Oh. Okay, what's their special time? Let me get these before I...
Comm stability is starting to break down. End the operation and...
I think there's new lines for when you're like high range. Oh! Did I get it? Did I get the chest? Yeah, very much the timer doesn't really feel like there's a point to it. Because that's the thing, it's like there's a timer which is like, oh, so there should be like some kind of intensity, some kind of like whatever, but indeed, no. The timer has no point currently as it is, really. So yeah, it's a little funky. It's a little unfocused. It really does feel like it needs a lot of just adjustments and stuff. Oh yeah, because this one needs the one from the boss, okay. Tubular fragment. Tube professor? Giant weaponry is package. Statuette, instrument. Tube professor is the auto vendor, yeah, okay. King Tube Professor. What a name.
Hey, Dark Mask, where are you off to? Don't leave without me.
We're off to Edgebase. Tang Tang. Oh yeah. Now the only punishment for timer is just you just reset and quickly go back to where you were. All it really means, like, it matters a tiny bit if it's like, oh, okay, I can't go do the boss or whatever right now because I don't have enough time to finish the boss before my derangement, like, yeets me out. But that's just like a delay. There's no punishment to actually reaching Ratchet and Max derangement or anything. It would make sense if you had to actually get to an extraction point to extract with your stuff before your derangement maxes out, then there would be a point to it. As it is now, it's just like a sort of delay for no reason. And you really are just doing it like as a casual exploration fetch quest type thing.
Be extra careful.
Except
that enemy looks really dangerous.
Search
sometimes
the zone. The key should be nearby.
you have to quickly go back in and back out. Well, that's on that. You probably have to loop around from that side. There's also this stuff over here. This is probably a dead end, presumably.
Something ain't right.
Bonk. Man, I get so much SP. I don't think you're gonna be doing anything. Beep, boop. Beep, boop. I still need these packages.
Enemies.
Wait.
He who suffers today is not.
How did you dodge? Give me my vendor. Oh yeah, also remember you can... I always forget you can do the vendor twice. Yeah, I feel like still the... I also do enjoy the still just like the exploration part of Edgebase. It's just that the sort of extraction part of it doesn't really make much sense. And is very half-baked. But the first time go around on the exploration and everything is... I mean, it's just more exploration, and also thanks to... Because of the way that Edgebase is, the exploration is also like... It's kind of wacky. You have so much verticality and... like, unique sort of weird areas. Because it doesn't have any, like... They can be extremely unrealistic with the environment. But then it's just like... And because also the like the fact that it's okay, it's fun on the first time, there's no reason to repeat it. Currently kind of works with how it's set up, where you just have one-time rewards. Because you have no reason to do it once you have all you've gathered up the one-time rewards or done like these missions and stuff. Okay, I have enough Yvonnes apparently, except I need them here. Okay, but I should have enough of them no matter what. Yep. I still need a bunch of these. 16 of them. 16 of them and 8 here. My goodness, I need 24 of them. I have specimen 2 professors. No, I still need more of those. I need 10 of those. Okay, I need a lot of them. Just loads of all of them. Well, I need still more of these. Okay. Someone departed the zipline towers that reached more than 110. Shaking my head, breaking their own rules. Look, this place is made out of Endmin's, you know, like hopes and dreams or whatever. That's why you have zip lines that are longer than 120. 120? The fuck is a 120? 110. Because it's what Endmin dreams about. In their wildest dreams, they have zip lines that go like 200 meters.
2 more energy reactions left. Let's
Ah, there was a thingy here as well, wasn't there? Yeah, there is. Whee! What is this called? This is unlock. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, unlocks shortcut. Beep boop. No, actually, I had enough Yvonnes, didn't I? I think I had enough Yvonnes. Did I? Did I need them here? I don't even need them here yet. Okay, I have enough Yvonnes. I don't need the instrument safes, at least. Not right away. There might be like another level that I need more still for, but... Then we go up. Check that there's nothing behind here. There is! You try to hide from me. Chesty? I know I still need these. You need a lot of these. Also, shortcut, another shortcut unlock? Yippers? Ah, from here. Oh, so now it's just showing the things on the, like, they're pinging them right away. Oh, this is a separate little place. How many of these do I have? So, okay, I'll pick them up. Give me. Give me. Give me. Oh, I have slightly more derangement limit now.
Smells like a coward's piss.
He who suffers to death is not Finish with the fight.
Get frozen, stupid. Oh, the other one wasn't quite in range.
I have perceived the existence. All thanks to my brilliant command. Veritas has graced this battlefield with its touch.
Thank you.
Best thing I've done today.
Do I still need more of those? Okay, I need one more, I think. I need 24. There we go. That's lots of crystals. Wow, so many chests! So many massive 15 barrels. Wow. Even more. A vendor, no way! Unheard of. People. I'm full! Oh no! I'll keep some. I think I had more than enough Yvonnes. Also, Yvonnes are easier to grab anyway, so like... I want to grab less of those and instead take these. Oh, I'm full now. I'm full. I'm fat. Well, at least I know where there's another vendor. Because now... 24 of those... Oh, now I don't have quite enough Yvonnes. Unfortunate. Yeah, those are easier to come by than the vendors. We go up. Yippers. Whee! Up and up again.
Your boss is here. Wait, that one looks tough.
Oh, look stuff. You can freeze time, Tung Tung. It's fine. I'm sure it'll be just fine. Whoa! So many. That's a lot of boom boom. There's so many boom boom. Okay, yeah, you're really... You just get to fucking delete them. That's funny. I'll take those. We take those. We delete them. We fucking explode them. Tubular fragment. I do actually kind of want tubular fragments as well. Wait.
Be cautious, Endman.
Oh, I forgot to take a rare nodule. Or, well, actually, derangement. Because the derangement starts, like, clicking at, like, a... What the fuck? Oh, there's two of these somewhere. There's another one somewhere. Okay. The derangement starts clicking at, like, I think it's like a percentage of your max. So sometimes it's, like, way earlier. It's like, I still have 600. I have 400 still left. Did I miss it? Oh my god. What the heck? Huh? Did I? No, because... Yeah, no, they're both on. No, there's another one that turns off the second one. Anything can at the speed of light. That's how I do. Look, my eyes so fast. Whatever, we'll go here first. Oh. Nothing in here except chest. He blind? Apparently I am! What do you mean? How could there be two in there? It's too small. There's no room. That's not at my eye level. That's in the fucking roof, man. That shit's in the roof. I was looking at the eye level. Why was it up there? Anyway, I gotta leave. I have no space. Gamers never look. No. Looked at it like 5 times. No, I didn't. My screen looked at it, not my eyes. Even if it's on the screen, doesn't mean that it's at eye level. Okay? It's different. It's different. Oh, I do have to get some actual Auraline crystals as well. Short, that's how it works.
As the law watches upon.
I'm looking at, like, my character distance, you know? I'm looking at the floor. Not into the damn roof in the corner. How would it be there? It only makes sense. You see, there's no the evolutionary reason to... Actually, I think this isn't the... No, yeah, no, it is. We go up and then we go from the thingy. There's no evolutionary reason for a human to look up, okay? We don't have predators that come from the skies. All of our predators are either in the ground or eye level. Sure. That's how it works. It's simply human nature. Can I jump down from here? Okay, I can. They didn't put a kill one on that one, huh? No kill box on that one.
Careful. That enemy looks really dangerous.
Beep boop. Oh, it came down so fast. Funny room that we explored everything in, but I will explode them anyway. Actually, I guess I'll grab these. I'll grab the nodules. I need some of the nodules, so... Oh, and I think I still need... some vendor and some...
I'm detecting the presence of the key. Look,
Beep boop. Bully? No.
around Endman.
They're the bullies. I am the... Maybe not Vic. I'm the anti-bully, okay? I'm a good guy. I'm a hero. I exploded the bullies. That's how it works, right? I think I need to grab possibly one more instrument. That wasn't the one that I was trying to open. Take me up. 1F, 2F. We got a floor plan. Actually, kind of. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. It was either corrosion or freeze. I think actually maybe freeze would have been better for this particular situation.
Search the zone. The key should be nearby.
I'm aware. My camera. Chicken. Ding dong.
You can't escape gravity. Rising the top. Opening spotted.
Fucking shield, just fucking tanking it. Whoa. Oh.
Arts have opened my eyes.
She was hitting these crystals as well, so I was getting like a whole bunch of hit lag. Fucking slowing down time. Oh my god, I saw the explodable boxes. There's people in there! What the hell?
We'll end this fight easily. I wish you the best of luck.
Chilling in this protocol space, you invade their home and blow them up. Technically, okay, they're invading Endman's protocol space, okay? This is our mind palace. They don't belong here. Let me just... I mean, I have to clear all of them. Who knows? I could be...
Suffers today is not among us.
This fucker isn't in range. Just ult him. Pap, pap.
You can't escape gravity.
No, because it wasn't freeze.
Are united beyond the need for
Pink.
I pulled it
Take my
off,
clean.
right?
Ah! Protocol spaces randomly appear on Dejang. Yeah, and it's like Endman's protocol space. It's like, oh, hey Endman, they tell you like, hey Endman, this place is like, I don't know, it's weird. It's like based off your memories or some shit. So yeah, like they're the ones invading us, okay? Oh, okay, well they're pretty squishy. There was some stuff in there, I guess. At least a chest or two. What the fuck?
Careful, that enemy looks really powerful.
My whirlpool. How's it up there? Huh. Interesting. Last key. Jumpa jumpa. What? What?
Nice! Now we can escape some annoying detours.
It's true, Tang Tang. Well, maybe. I don't know if that is a shortcut or what, but must be the wind. Probably a shortcut. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's a shortcut to there. Yippers. This is a shortcut. Back to here at the start. Can't believe they put Dark Souls 1 into Endfield with all these looping back in on themselves shortcuts.
Isn't looking good right now. Our next action should be well calculated.
It's fine. Trust me. Don't fucking try to grab my Gibby mid.
See who's faster. Was it my turn? Let's flip the world. This is cut.
Up, up. No, the one guy didn't. Oh, never mind. The one guy just died.
Now that was a satisfying fight.
Tubular fragment. Give me my key. Last key before we have to leave. I guess we'll get as much nodules as we can.
All the keys have been collected. The obstacle is no more.
Yeah, just grab as many nodules as we can before we lose our mind.
We've hit the limit. Evac immediately. I repeat,
No.
evac immediately.
Well, I guess we evac. 3,000 crystal. And some more stuff. Yeah, is it 2 more zones we have in Valley area? I guess in theory at least. It's funny how this is, well, this is not like a very obvious Valley area, Zone 4. It has like rain and stuff, which obviously we haven't had in Valley 4, so it's kind of funky. The other ones were very clearly like a specific area. Well, it's not that, like, it's not like Area 1 is very specifically a Valley 4 area. Obviously still Valley 4 enemies, so. Isolation contain, oh yeah, we want this. Okay, indeed, I can only do one of them because I need more crystals. Yep. Need more crystals. Also do need more tubes. I need 9 tubes here. No, I need 6 tubes here and I need 8 tubes here. So I need 16 tubes. No, 14 tubes. $14 tubes, I have 9. Okay, so I need 5 more tubes. And I have enough tubular fragments, and I have statues and those. Okay, so I just need nodules and vendor. And then the boss item.
Finally heading out. I was about to go
Yes.
lost from boredom.
Okay, Tang Tang, Jesus. We just came out of that, Tang Tang. We were in the menu for 1 minute. How impatient. Alright, thank God they indeed made this fucking loading animation or whatever faster. Heck, really? Oh, I guess you can interact it from down below as well. Whee! Whee! Yeah, then we can just go across and to the right. If we find another vendor forward, because we need some more vendor items. The vendors are kind of a little out of the way, otherwise.
Something ain't right.
So hopefully new vendor.
Let's be
Boss
extra
looking forward.
careful. That enemy looks really dangerous.
Whoop, 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 whoop. See, up there is correct. There's a hidey hole over here, however. Ah. Ah.
Let me take points. And I was hoping you'd say awful.
I can't see my camera.
Arts have opened my... Hey, all thanks to my brilliant command. We all did a good job.
Okay, last right.
You can't escape gravity. Yeah. See who's faster.
Vendor! Yay!
I pulled it off. Veritas has
There's a hidden
graced this
area?
battlefield with its touch.
Hidden area in my hidden area.
I hope I didn't break my combat outfit.
Now we should have enough. Like, whatever. We can get bigger crystals, though, I
A
know.
wayward fallen one roams nearby.
We should have enough
My staff
of the
shall
vendor
plead
materials
for
now.
them.
But also, we should be just going to boss now. Bap.
We just opened up the way for future deliveries.
Oh, and then, okay, yeah, this also unlocks. You know, one shortcut there, one shortcut here. Fucking 10 meters apart. Because they're not gay or something. Maybe one person got the reference. Millennial ass reference. Oh, boss.
The
Ooh.
high threat entity has been
Oh, I mean, okay, yeah, makes sense.
Aberrant core. This pattern is getting a little too obvious. Perhaps it's a pattern
They missed!
I never noticed before. No matter. Take out the enemies first.
We are united beyond the need for one.
Up, 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 up. You know, not so terribly tanky, however, as usual.
Our scan target has been located. Good. Let's complete the final step.
Let me mine some crystals first. Some big ones. L. Miss Anthony. Also, yeah, like Miss Anthony when he is back. Also, technically never left. He only left Smosh, and now he's back there even. Yep, well, that's just us leaving, so we'll go and mine up some crystals or whatever. Oh, right, because this would take us to Zone 5, of course. Chest! Zone 5! Also, okay, so we can already unlock the route to Zone 5. We just can't actually go into there. Hello! Oh, let's go get some crystals. How much room do we have? A lot. I guess we'll just grab these crystals as well, and then there's more down there. Beep boop.
You can't escape gravity. I was hoping you'd say that. The arts have opened my eyes. Rising the tide.
Beep bonk.
Best thing I've done today. Made possible by Seshkar's
Boom.
latest
Yeah, they really did give you like loads of explosive barrels on just like every single crystal spot, so you could just blow them up instantly.
Cautious, Edgebase.
Should be able to interact with it? Well, doesn't matter really. We'll just gather our stuff. I think it's probably enough anyway. Beep boop. Bloop.
Relative path has been updated. Interference is getting stronger.
As we listen to the
Deeper?
ominous derangement music.
Thank goodness the data looks alright. Initiate the evac ASAP.
Okay.
I need to take a look at the comm issue as well.
I'll just, I mean, I'll just grab these while we're here. I have space, so I'll just grab them. Evac me! Yeah, should be enough crystals as well. At least for the missions. Load me? Ah. It only now played the completion sound. Size of the valley's aberrance portal has just increased by 0.3%. Wait, the portal itself increased in size? I thought that's worrying. Ambient readings quickly drop back to the initial baseline after you left. I'm not saying the place has been affected by the ether, but it seems odd when the readings could return to the same initial ranges after such extreme fluctuations. Because the contamination is just a change of state, perhaps we never truly approached it and only entered a specific instance of it. It's an entity that is stable yet active. Yes. Time to hasten our exploration efforts. To be continued. No way. What? It's like a 40-minute adventure. Of course, we have more stuff to turn in, however. First skill cast after start of every battle deals more damage. Oh, funky. You get like a combat buff. Interesting. Can I actually complete anything from here? No. Oh, I could have completed this one for Aureline. Aureline Crystal. Oh, no, wrong place. Operation metrics. Okay, I still have to get a whole bunch for just these. For the crystals. So yeah, you don't exactly get to complete those right away. I guess these, you know, have a point to do these. Zone 2, Zone 3 though. Why would I go over there? In theory, I can just collect crystals. And detonation ring fragment is it? Oh, the Zone 1 boss. Okay. And some crystals. Like these. I can't be going to just go to Zone 3 and collect whatever. Shaking my head. We'll just go kill the Zone 1 boss and then just go like Zone 4 and gather a bunch of crystals.
Ready for a really long trip?
I guess I actually might want explosives with me, because if there isn't a like little explosive barrel nearby that I can grab a bomb off of them. I mean, first we literally just go there and kill the boss. Oh, I got rewards. Literally just Zone 1 boss and then up to Zone 4. Hello, boss. We're not gonna gather those crystals. They're worth like nothing.
Opened my eyes. Wow, this is great.
So tough, guys. Very tough. Yeah, it is nice that you can just open up the quest or whatever at any point, so you can just...
Your boss is here.
It's kind of one of those where it almost seems like a no-brainer that, oh, yeah. Or more like, you'd realize, even with, like, you realize instantly, like, oh god, if I couldn't constantly check those, it would be really annoying. I guess I should just go up again. To, like, towards the end where there's bigger crystals. I'm gonna sneeze. Yeah, I can also mine these. Okay. Oh yeah, you can just kind of mine these anywhere. It's not like there's any specifically larger ones, other than obviously there's the S ones, but those are... I mean, what's the difference between an S and a... Okay, our L's are 450, S's are 112. They are quite small, actually. It's kind of not worth grabbing them.
We'll end this fight easily. No, danger! Riding the tide! Have fun! Injection! Who's faster? We are united beyond the need.
No, I fucking cancelled my skill, apparently. Ow! I thought I clicked my combo.
Best thing I've done today.
I just want the nodules.
This battlefield with its
Oh, these are all small
made
ones.
possible by Seshka's latest technology.
Take me to the big ones.
I can't break this habit.
I guess we just go over here, where all the big ones are. Actually, I guess there's not that many big ones in this one. Oh, maybe there's more big ones when we go also down from here. Anyway, explode these guys.
Let me take them. You can't escape gravity. Yeah!
Bomb. And I don't want the tubular fragment. I don't need any more of those. I guess we can also just kill the boss as well, because the boss gives a bunch of big fragments. And there's also ones to mine up there. Okay, I don't know why I'm picking up these small ones. No, okay, it was. Okay, never mind. Some of them drop larges sometimes. Yep, boop. Boss me.
He who suffers today is not among us. Let's do our best. Riding the time for the kick. What? Might of the wind. Finish with the fight.
But does the Rhino actually give more fragments? It might honestly be that the Zone 3 like fragment farm is still the better one. Actually, are they also just rare nodule?
My prayers have been answered.
But yeah, because you can get like almost guaranteed like L nodules from there, even if they're like a otherwise lower rarity. Gimme. Because I think the normal, yeah, because like the fragments have rarities. So. So I'm wondering, because these are rare nodule, whatever, compared to whatever they were in
Extra careful. That
the previous area.
Dangerous.
I just run past you.
Is not among us.
So that I can just blow up these guys.
Best people.
I guess no, this is a big one. I'll mine it. Really? You changed this fucking all the way over here? Yeah, camera. Can you chase me all the way, man, over here? Ding, 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 ding. Whoa! Okay. Yeah. One of, I don't know if it's maybe just specifically, what the fuck was all S's? One of Tung Tung's auto attacks or normal strings causes like crazy hit lag when hitting the nodules.
And I was hoping you'd say that.
This place gets out 250 max while Rhino 1 is 300. Rare nodule elves are 450. I don't want the tubular. I actually technically don't need this thing either. Rare nodule. Tubular. Tubular. I don't want no tubulars. These are all small ones. But then sometimes the small ones drop bigger ones. It's fucked up, man. There is like less clearly like big ones in this area though. I think in Zone 3, like the last bits of Zone 3, you have like loads of sort of huge crystals. I guess we could check. If we need more, we can go check Zone 3 and see how big the nodules are over there. Oh, what the heck? There's a gold one. I missed it. Oh, never mind. It's the one that I dropped. We're kind of close to rearrangement, so I'll just pick up these. Oh, never mind. Apparently I'm full. I just gather all of these and then pick up as many M's as we can. Just switch out S's for M's. Ooh. Yeah, okay, sometimes it drops a big one. So throw out a couple small ones. Pick up big L. And then just fill up on smalls again. Okay, never mind. We're done. Whoop, whoop. Take me out! Yeah, I got 12,482. Because yeah, these are 480 and you could get a fair bit of this. And then M's are 225. You probably still need more. So we can go check area 3 and how much you get from the Rhino guy. Because yeah, the Rhino guy you can get to like super fast and then you just kill the Rhino and then you have a bunch of big crystals right next to the Rhino as well. Like I said, you can get new commission by paying like whatever. Is it showing like a thingy on it still? A marker. Okay, we still need a tiny bit more. I got all the basic permits, but actually the last one is actually just materials, huh? I didn't actually notice yet. Oh, but okay, this aura bells on the main reward. Yep, let's go in and check.
I shall pray for you and
check the rhino on what, how much was it per, like, the crystals you get from rhino. Because it is different crystals, because it's the red ones in Zone 3. I don't know, the fuck did I go to Zone 3 again? It's been so long. Should be, is it from this one to this one and then down? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's over here. Hello, Rhino. Okay. Because these are fines. One of these gives you 300, yeah. So they're more than the M's, but yeah, in general, the ones from Area 4 are higher value. M ones over here. L's are 300, M's are 150, while L's are 450 in Zone 4, and M's are 225. So M's in new area are close to value as L's in here. So generally speaking, yeah, you just do the newest area. Beep boop, take me up. Actually, can I go up from here to Zone 4? Yes, whee. We don't need a, well actually, I mean, I guess check. I guess actually in theory I should do like, because I either just need to grab Oraline just as is, or I do one of these thingies. This is like a whole bunch of like, there's like Zone 3 collections and stuff. Or Zone 2 and 3. I think I literally just grab just raw crystals instead. Just grab the big crystals from over here.
This ain't normal.
The heck? Weird ass noises by the guy. Give me the boss. Some guaranteed L's.
We'll end this fight easily.
Actually, I will just do this because I'll take corrosion instead of shatter here. It makes more sense. Bonked.
Veritas has graced this
Fine, I'll take the
with
bolt.
its touch.
Just gather all of these, because I think if I just gather these ones and then the ones on the lower level, that should probably just be enough in general. Hello, ZZZ. Is he sleepy or is he talking about Zenless Zone 0? Oh, what's the time? Okay. I was just kind of going. I wasn't even like thinking about how long it's been. My brain truly is just fried recently.
Be extra careful. That enemy is really
I wanted to take a quick 3-hour nap after work, which turned into 8. I believe that's called sleeping. Also, however, quick 3-hour nap is already a questionable phrase, okay? I would not call a 3-hour nap a quick one.
Oh, I hope I didn't break my
What the fuck, they didn't blow up?
outfit. My prayers have been
Dude, okay, that's crazy. Dude, the slide attack animation causes like insane hit lag.
Let's pack up these minerals.
Why does it do that?
A wayward fallen one roams nearby.
Because it hits so many times, so then it just like ding, 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 ding. Nap anomaly. 8-hour nap is good for your health, though. Yeah, yes, because sleeping is good for your health. A good 8-hour night's sleep is good for your health, so that does in a way make a 3-hour nap good for your health. I've got those some crystals in here. Oh fuck, I put corrosion instead of freeze. I was supposed to put corrosion, it doesn't matter. Just kick him.
Oh, I hope I didn't break my combat outfit.
I thought she was gonna break my collarbone for some reason. I don't know why I thought she was gonna say collarbone. Oh, I'm full. Let's see if that's enough. I have a bunch of S's in there, but it's still 11,000 something because there's a bunch of L's. You just get a bunch of, if you do the boss and the boss mining, you get a bunch of L's. Which are a lot. Talos to knowledge, the cabal of tranquility. So true. Loading. Thank you. Yep, that was off. Yippers! Okie dokie. I have more production assist, okay. Nope. Production assist. Yippers. Nope. You take those. Production assist in here as well. Read the lore of the new weapons? Nope. I don't think I've read the lore on like most of the weapons now in launch, or actually even in beta 2. At some point I read the lore for the weapons in beta 1, but I mean we didn't even finish reading all the lore for like characters and stuff either, because then other stuff came up and then patch 1.1 started. Alright, these are complete side missions. Yeah, this is Umbral. Holy moly, look at all those photohedrons. You do get a fair bit of progression stuff from Battle Pass. I want the XP as well. I have so much XP, by the way. 568 of these. 1.4k. Almost 1.5k of these. Also, I have 1,000 coolant gel by now. Because I've actually done some upgrades. I've actually done some of them. Look, I actually have... I have actual levels on my essences. Unheard of. Crazy. I also somehow, I forgot, I was trying to get the perfect gold for this one, and then I forgot to. I'm currently kind of, I guess my current stamina use, I guess, kind of, is actually getting a perfect essence for all the weapons that I have. But I already have now quite a few of them. This one is just not using a gold one. This one doesn't have any at all. This one I'm waiting for. Wait, no, did we get this one today? Oh yeah, we got this one. Boom. I forgot we got that one earlier. This one has it. 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 This one we're waiting for. This one has it. This one we have. This one we're trying to get right now. This one we want. This one we want. This one we have. Technically we have this one, but it's shared with this one. So I guess I want another one. This one doesn't. 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 This one does. This one does. Doesn't. 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 Does. Does. Doesn't. Does. Does. This one has a lot of levels. What the fuck? This one has a bunch of levels on it as well. The heck? Did I accidentally level up this one? This one does. So even like half of my 4 stars have their perfects. Yeah, I'm just working on getting the perfects for all of them. And I'm not even being like super, I'm not like farming even like the most efficient one. I usually choose like 1 or 2. I'm like, okay, I'll keep an eye out for 2. Because I can like, my brain can remember like 2 of the stat builds that I'm looking for. It's like, okay, I'm looking for this, 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 and this, this, this. And then I just farm 2 of them, and then once I have those 2, then I like update on what I'm actually looking for. All in credits. I have 2 million credits. Again. Of course, partially because, you know, I haven't, if I could very quickly use a lot of credits if I just, you know, start leveling up units to 80 and doing E4s and stuff, which I'm still waiting, however. I'm wondering, I might put more units to 70 maybe.
Let's go.
Like maybe even some supports to 70.
Battlefield.
Am I looking alright from this angle?
And obviously some of them I could like, I mean maybe her I should level to 70 because she's actual damage dealer, so she would.
The training must continue.
She's still 60 even though she's like one of the main damage dealers in the team.
Visibility's good. Perfect weather for snowboarding.
But also for all the supports you can, 60 is fine. And I haven't done, most of my units are at least 166. Like even the ones that I'm not using much. But I can still do like all of these as well. I could also just use stamina on getting everyone to 999. Should have been doing that. Who knows how many possible perfects I use as sacrifices? I mean doing that. Like just like checking which ones are perfect or whatever. Because yeah, I did do that for some of them. I would like farm... I would farm like essences. I'd stockpile them and then I'd use like an essence tracker to check the essences on like are any of them perfects for something that I like didn't notice that it's also a perfect for. And that's one way to do it, I feel, is just kind of farm them, and then once you have a big pile of them, then just go through them and check if any of them are perfects. And then lock them. The main thing is just always locking the perfect one, because then if like, you know, and also like the thing, getting the perfect essence is like not the part that's gonna take you a long time. So even if you like accidentally fodder some perfect, like which would in theory be perfect essences for something, it's not that big of a deal. Once you need the perfect essence for the other weapon, you'll just get it as well. Even if you accidentally foddered one of them. I'm sure I've foddered some that would be like perfect essences for one of the weapons, maybe one I don't own, or for like one of the 4 stars or something, but Rossi gonna eat those credits? If I get Rossi, that is. And also, even then, she would also just go to like level 70, so she's also still not gonna eat that many credits. She'll eat some of them, but like how much? I wonder how many credits it even is to do like 6999 level 70. It's not like a massive amount, so I can't remember how much it. I didn't actually pay attention to how much Tung Tung cost me to level up.
Still waiting for something?
Did I level up Tung Tung's normals? Is Tung Tung level 999 actually?
Still waiting for something?
No, Tung Tung's also 699. Oh, I didn't even do these. I forgot. I forgot. I forgot. Oh, I also have her then as well. Yeah, she also has more stat to click on. Stats to unlock. Should be expecting 1.2 live stream sometime next week. Not next week, I think. Probably week after that, I would expect, rather than next week. Also, yeah, live stream. Yeah, no, not really live stream. It's just like the patch video or whatever. I think I did at least level up her... Okay, I did at least level up her main damage skills up to 9. They were at 6 earlier. At some point.
Still waiting for something?
I've also updated... I've upgraded some gear slightly. Because I've also just been like... I don't know, sometimes I've done like gear craft daily or whatever. So then I have like...
Finally, you here? What
crafted
took you
some
so
gear
long?
upgrades. I wish it actually showed you on this screen better, like, how much of them you have leveled. And, like, the levels that you have. Because it just kind of shows you, like, this icon, that you've upgraded it. But that's just, like, you've upgraded it at all. It's probably, if you have upgraded fully, it's probably, like, fully blue. But it doesn't show you, like, partial. Like, the actual levels of upgrade you have. It's just partially upgraded or fully upgraded. It could be nice if it showed you, like, the full upgrades. Also, I feel like the menuing and stuff and like finding the best fodder gear to use for upgrades could use some work. Like there could be a little bit of extra quality of life just in here when you're trying to find like you're in the artificing just in general. Both in just like the back and forth of the menus and finding like a good piece to upgrade. Because it can be, it's a little messy. Especially when you know, you have like so much fucking gear crafted because everyone uses 4 pieces, so then you just have loads of it and you're just kind of like, what the heck? This could, I feel like this could use some UX improvements for the artificing. Also, by the way, actually, another thing, actually. Dear God. Dear God. Oh, you crafting multiple... I think crafting multiple gear at once, I think they've said that it's coming, I believe. I believe that has been mentioned. But also, in essence etching, okay? Could you tell me who it's equipped on? You're showing me that it's equipped on someone. Could you tell me who? Because that's how I recognize what essences is. I'm like, oh, I want to upgrade this character's essence or this weapon's essence. Not, I want to upgrade these. Why would you go from there? Well, because sometimes I go from here. Yeah, you can go from the character weapons, yes, but sometimes I maybe just go from here if I'm just like in my essence screen or whatever. I know you can go from here, but I feel like they could very well just also tell you what it is there. Because like in a way, it's... If what I've done, right? Let's say that let's say I've just used like 1,000 stamina on farming essences and I have a bunch of fodder essences that I want to just like spam through, right? If I want to go to my essence upgrading, I can either go like this and then select essence and start upgrading, right? Or I can go characters, go to the correct character, go to weapon, go to essence, and then etch essence.
In reverence.
It's like double the clicks, if not more. Sure, if I'm just looking at my characters anyway, then it's better to go from here. But if I'm just kind of like grinding out a bunch of essences and I'm just going through the essence menus, then it's like extra clicks to have to go through to the character specifically. Because you could just have both of them. Doesn't know what the icon of the essence is and can't triangulate the weapon based on the stats it has. Well, but I should be able to like recognize it at a glance. Like if I'm in... No, I'm not here. If I'm in, like, on this menu, why can't this icon just be, like, the character icon? Or something? Like, it could have either an image of the weapon or the image of the character. It really kind of have to, I guess, be the weapon, sort of. That's the more important part, is what weapon it's on, I guess. Like, I don't know. I would like to be able to just, indeed, identify the essence I'm looking for With a whatever. Yay! Thank you for the 5 gifted subs, Mihai. Hello. So yeah, I think there could be some quality of life. It would be nice. You can never have enough. Yeah, they did do some reorganizing for essences in this patch, yeah, where it like makes a bit more sense on how they're sorted and whatnot automatically. But yeah, I would indeed. I would like to have a little bit of extra essence quality of life and artificing quality of life. Some of them they have mentioned. Some of them we're getting, but there's still some to be done. Oh. Another gifted to specifically Mr. Cannot Good Enough. Because you dodged it. I noticed you dodged. No dodges today. How many stamina potions do I have currently? 24. Expiring in 9 days. Oh right, also indeed that you can only have 10 of these at max. I still have 8 of these to store stamina, but you can only have 10 of them. I need to actually use these at some point. Also, yeah, and an auto scrap lower rarity items would also be nice if purples aren't going to be useful, especially once you have golds on everyone that they're not useful. Like, because you can have a purple that momentarily is better because it just has more levels on it, but like, I know I have another new umbral. Well, we'll probably do the new umbral tomorrow. Also, obviously, another one that would be cool. Another anti-snipe gift. Thank you, Mihai, for another gifted. The Nefi. What was I gonna say? Yeah, it would also be nice because obviously we can do the engraving thing. Oh my god, Mihai's on a fucking spree, just hitting everyone who's active in chat. A different kind of sniping. No dodging, only sniping. Pinpoint gifteds. Bruh. Fuck that. And also, okay, it also reminded Baka to use their Prime. Thank you for the Prime, Baka, as well. Remember, if you have a Prime, if you have Twitch Prime, your Amazon Prime, your Twitch Prime. Look at all those deviouses. Fantastic. Have I put a glitter point onto my Twitch emotes? I don't think I have. I probably should. It's a good pointer. I might even have. I might be able to make space for a glitter point. We have Dawn Point. We could have glitter point as well. Dawn Point, because Dawn Point is pointing one direction. Glitter Point points the other one. Bucky using Prime to not receive sub gift. I mean, it is better that way. You know, the Prime is there always, so. Oh, just finished. Umbral, nice. But yeah, we'll probably do Umbral tomorrow. I didn't feel like doing it today. I didn't have the brain for it. Get more famous, unlock more slots. Real. Those gifted subs might have even unlocked a new slot. Who knows? I can just shuffle my slots around a little. You think we'll get different gun types or we'll dual pistols for everyone? Well, probably the equipable version is always going to be dual guns. It might just be that some character might use them differently. Like maybe if one character only uses one of them in animations or something. But then like it would be difficult to do something like a rifle without actually introducing like a new weapon type. Which, however, I would expect us to get a new weapon type at some point. Probably just not even within the first year. Maybe year 2 we'd get another weapon type. I'd be cool if we got another weapon in year 1 already, but because they could make like a one weapon type that would not necessarily rifle, but just, you know, like a two-handed gun, which you can do a lot with. A two-handed gun, you can then make it a shotgun, you can make it a rifle, you can make it a crossbow or something. Because then dual pistols are like more limiting. Another snipe to Robot Dragon. Sword and shield. Yo, the best weapon! The best weapon! Thank you for another gifted melee. Sword and shield, the best Monster Hunter weapon. Everyone gets access to Devious. And yeah, Baka, I agree. I generally prefer weapons which are like the weapon like mechanic or like equipable weapon mechanic where it's really just a stat stick. It's not, doesn't really actually affect character animations and what they actually hold in their hand. Which I believe, yeah, Wuwa does that a lot, like now mostly does it. At release, most characters did actually use the weapon that was in their hand, like equipped. But then they, you know, started kind of going crazy with it, and it's not, most of the time it's like a different weapon. And then you obviously have stuff like Star Rail and ZZZ, where, yeah, the weapon is just like a random thing. It's just a thing, and there's truly no sign of it, like, ever on, like, the character model anywhere. Like, actually just fully, stat stick. So, but Umbro finished my, using 3 different teams. Yes. Yes. We have, like, 4 PACs we can see from Dijiang. Oh, wait, from, like, here? Next up, like artillery guns. I do wonder, because I do 100% expect us to get more weapon types. Eventually. Because, I mean, pretty much all the games that have, like, weapon types or classes will get additions to them eventually. And then there's the question of would they maybe add new, like, actual character archetypes as well? I mean, probably. I mean, well, like, most likely, yes. It just might not be very soon. Wow, reward for hype train. Incredible. You pinged the wrong person. We bonk weapon. So true. Hammer or something. I mean, you can actually, you can make a hammer, like, shaped weapon into greatswords, actually. Like, a greatsword, or I mean, hell, you can even make a smaller hammer into, like, swords, like one-handed swords. Just looks like a hammer. The movements can still be, you know, correct. It might just look a little funky on someone who doesn't canonically use a hammer. You did install a coastal gun bearing woolen. True? That's in patch, what, 1.2? Bows? I wonder about bows. Because bows are all... The thing with bows is that bows are also indeed pretty... kind of limiting as like a weapon type. Like, a bow is a very specific type of weapon, and like a specific type of character uses a bow. Obviously in Arknights, there's a lot of bows, but also often they're like crossbows or something instead. Like, a bow really... I mean, unless you also get really wacky with the type of animation that they use a bow for, but... I do agree, however, that a shield weapon type kind of is like... How about it? We obviously have some characters who use a shield. I mean, I guess we have one, actually. No, we have two. We have 2 characters who, like, use a shield still in their animations a bunch. You know, both Aurora and Catcher use a shield. And have a shield, like, in their design. Though Aurora's only appears for skill animations. Catcher's is, like, always on the arm. A little buckler. Yeah, Ember's face is the shield. Yeah, Ember has a shield, it's just hidden on her face. But, like, shield as a weapon type would kind of, you know... I do agree with the sentiments of... Shields are somewhat iconic to Arknights and the Defender class, specifically. So and because of that, I wouldn't put it even out of the question that we could end up getting, like, a shield weapon type at some point. And I wouldn't be surprised if we'd indeed get, like, a two-handed gun type weapon. Because you can do quite a lot with that. There's a lot of guns that you just hold, you know, with two hands. It could be a sniper, a rifle, a shotgun, a crossbow, like many different things quite easily just by having the model be different. And for like melee weapons, I mean the shield, yeah. For stuff like hammers and axes, you can just kind of design a hammer and axe greatsword or sword. Like, because they can use this kind of the same, in a way, skeleton. It's just, you know, it's either a one-handed bonk weapon or a two-handed bonk weapon. How some with an anchor. The anchor greatsword. 20mm Lati L39. Yes! When can we gotcha for, like, artillery cannons? As we spawn them in the prologue intro. What could I still do? I feel like I have something I could possibly do. Other than possibly just use stamina on, like, grabbing a couple extra essences or something. Also, I kind of need to possibly get to the point where I could even get the weapon for Tung Tung. You know, I have her BP weapon, so it's not like I need to, but... I can possibly just... I'll probably just skip all weapons in this patch so that I have a stockpile of arsenals for later. 76k Oros. I have been somewhat lucky on my banners, okay? I think I've only done, like... I've done under 200 rolls on limited banners. I did like 70 on Levitain. I did some of the freebies on Yvonne and Gibby. And I did 60 on Tung Tung. I've just been very lucky with my barrel usage. I have not had to use that many barrels. Or Oros, whichever one I call it. I feel like a barrel comes out of the mouth better. I have not had to use many barrels on my pulls. Because I obviously haven't used any on, like, standard. I have 6 tickets. Awkward ass amount. It's not a full 10 pull. I kind of just want to wait until I have a full 10. Now, then there's a random. That's Arknights. That's original Arknights. I think Aura Barrel works all good. A random works all good. Ori Prime? Fantastic. You just call it Prime. What the fuck is an Ori geometry? I have still not figured out. I don't think anyone's figured out a good way to fucking refer to these things. I guess Ori, just like straight up Ori. Geometry? Origio? The fuck do we call this thing? Prime was so good and easy and understandable. So I'm like, I always almost kind of end up calling them primes. It could be OG if you just use like the 2 words, but then if you're like speaking it, you know, sometimes you say OP or OP, yeah. But also you just call them primes in Arknights. And OG is also original. Like, it could be like Geos, it could be Oris, Yellow Rock. Of course, primes are also called Yellow Rocks. Yeah, it's an awkward name. It doesn't have like a very clear, easy like, oh, this is how you're supposed to refer to them. It's silly. Crusty snot balls. They do kind of look like that. How about 80? Fox 90. Ferocity plus the premium Aura Barrel I bought on launch. Haven't touched those yet. Yeah, I have fucking 76k because I had to use barely any barrels on rolls. Just loads of tickets, and then anytime I used barrels, I would like win the 50-50 and get stuff early. I got Tung Tung early. I didn't even go to fucking Pity. I didn't even have to go Pity on Tung Tung. I hit like Pity early from built Pity, and then I still got her early. Yeah, I know why you put Fox, yeah. Or the full 90, because you have the free 10. That doesn't count. Yeah, I've just been very lucky, so I'm fucking 76. So I could very, very easily get Rossi, because I also have 20 free for Rossi, so I only have to go 100. I only have to use 100's worth to even get Rossi. $353 pulls for P5 lava cake. That's actually not that bad. 353 for P5 is not even that bad. That's a fair few wins on 50-50s. Be more creative. I have 215 extremely rare Originium crystals. But they're not just Originium. They're Originium, they're protocol Originium. Yeah, indeed. These are still weird. I have not seen like a consistent way to refer to these fucking rocks yet. Why couldn't they just call them Prime again, huh? Why couldn't it be like Barrel Prime or some shit? It's not even called Originite or anything. It's like, fuck me. Or if it had like, if it was because you know it's Originite Prime. It's not Originium Prime. It's Originite Prime. Why couldn't this be Origiometry Prime or something? Some kind of extra qualifier that's easier to refer to. Ori or Geo. I mean, Geo is one possibility. It's like the easiest one to say in a sentence, especially. Like just like Geo or Geometry. But Geometry is like a whole thing on its own. Geo is technically the currency from Hollow Knight, however, so... Orbital Prime would maybe be a little weird. It's not that much weirder than Originite Prime. And yeah, we should get the next live stream. I wouldn't expect it next week yet, because Rossi is only just released, so I would expect it the week after. And it might be on like a Friday again, yeah. Don't know if they drop is wrong already. Yeah, I'm not sure who they drop in next patch yet either. Because the main thing is that out of the characters that we've had teased, the thing is that out of the characters that we've had teased, there's 2 of them we have yet to meet. So if we would get any of those 2 in next patch already, we would be like getting their banner in the same patch that they're introduced, which is usually not ideal. And also the Sancta Spear guy is like truly no fucking where. The bird girl has at least been teased and mentioned in like the previous 1.1 broadcast. But then it's like, do they want to save Zhuangfang Yi for like 1.3 or something? Or do they do it 1.2? Like, I don't know. Because like the bird girl I could see next patch, because I think it was like teased that, oh, in 1.2 we're gonna meet the bird girl finally. So she could be in the same patch, maybe second half or something, I don't know. It could be like Mifu bird girl. But then it's like this mysterious just spear guy we haven't seen at all yet. And the tiny bit that we've seen of them, they seem to be in a very different area than Wuling as well. So it's strange. It's just gonna be like a weird shadow drop. Getting characters the same patch that they aren't introduced is an ideal. Took Leva and Gibby, they weren't even introduced. Technically it's true. Well, I mean, Leviathan was introduced. Gibby, well, they were kind of introduced. We had character stories for them, but that's it. They're not in main story, though, it's true. Even though the Leviathan one is almost like tandem to the main story. But also that's, you know, that's like, you know, launch patch things. Obviously, launch patch is gonna have some characters you either just met or haven't met yet. Because it's a launch patch. There has to be a banner, but you know. As per popular gacha culture, male character before popular meta woman to tank the man's sales. Yes, true. Yeah, because Tantang and Rossi we both got, like, after the introduction. And obviously, like, and we're getting more for them also when their banners are up. Obviously, all of the main story in this patch was Tung focused. And then we're getting Rossi's character event when she goes up as well. And yeah, because I also think the Sancta guy seems like an after Wuling character, or like just unrelated to Wuling, like that we will have sort of separate, some kind of separate story or something where we meet the Sancta guy. Because it really seems very separate from Wuling. Because, you know, like we're going back to Valley 4 for a little bit for the Rossi event. So clearly we're doing that. Like we're having sort of side stories happen in a patch. So I would expect the Sancta guy to get something like that. But with Rossi, you know, we already met her in main story. Sancta guy, meanwhile, is completely absent and might not be in main story at all. While Bird Girl will be in main story. But also might be in main story on the patch that she releases, so. Which is like, for example, I would expect Mifu maybe next patch. But then I wouldn't necessarily expect Zhuang Fengyi next patch. Because she's the big character for Wuling, right? She's the premium character for Wuling. I mean, I have a good meal. And thank you for one last gifted snipe to Arklam. Thank you for all the gifted today, Mihai. Appreciate it. Do Brits refer to Bird Girl as Bird? No, just Bird. See, they can skip a word. They can just go Bird. Oh yeah, there is a shop in Valley 4 in the little dorm area where there's like skis and snowboards and stuff, which is a little funky. It's like you have all these skis and snowboards. There's no snow anywhere. Like, where are you using these things? Why are you selling skis and snowboards? I don't know if there's anywhere to use them. Anyway, we could go use a couple stamina on essence. I should use up some of my potions while we yap. Because I have a lot of them, so that I don't have to spam through like 30 of them in one go.
May Veritas bless
Enter cosplay to skate. Yo, rad! Tony Hawk. Also, right, because it's now tracking this mission. Tomorrow we'll probably do the side missions as well. I have a couple side missions in Qingbo. We can do Umbral side missions, just like Qingbo exploration in general that I haven't done too much. Planning to be the chapter 16 H stages? Probably not. I haven't even done chapter 15 H stages. I haven't done chapter 14 H stages. Actually, I haven't done any H stages since chapter 11, I think. I'm gonna go far away so that we can just sit here and have them die by their own. Shaking my head. They're not high priority for me. Oh no, they aggroed me. Go away. I want to stay far away so that I don't aggro them. They just die on their own. We'll see if they aggro. Because my guys are going over there and I'm trying to aggro. Look, we go into bush. Fuck. They're coming over. Why would you aggro them? You fools. Fine, I gotta be closer. Otherwise, I don't know how they're... Why are they moving over here? When I stood over there, they didn't, like, move? I guess I could remove them from the squad, too. H marathon tomorrow. Doing it until stamina drain. Oh no, they're coming over. Fuck, fine, I'll be over here. I don't think they're low either if you haven't done chapter 12 ones in 3 years.
You can actually do that?
It's just really low, you know. Low is a wide range. At least for some people, you know. For a guy like me. Ow. Let me use some potions. Double me. It could be the elevation. That's why they weren't like following me as much when I was on the little, on top of the little thing. Main treatment Twilight, no. Main ultimate Twilight, no. Intellect Arts Twilight. Is that one of them? I think that actually might be one of them. I think that might be Stanza. Is that Stanza? That might be Stanza. Intellect Cryo Twilight. Intellect Treatment Twilight. Agility HP Twilight. Is that Stanza? Stanza Intellect Arts. No, it's Attack. Bam. It's Intellect Attack. Not Intellect Arts. But never mind, I don't think this is anything then. Oh, that's Oblivion! Never mind, let me keep it locked then. Oh god, now I've lost it. Where to go? And that's why it was familiar. It was Oblivion. There it is. Intellect Twilight Arts. Because I don't have Oblivion, but... There you go. Okay, that's Oblivion. Let's go over here. Don't fucking go there. God damn it, Astride, stop. Gibby, you as well. Come back here.
I won't fly too far. Let me show you how it's done.
Maybe I do need to take him out, huh? When you stream chapter 12 ones, you aren't allowed to use characters from Virtuoso onwards for the immersion. Of course. But they're aggroing me over here. Well, probably because they're getting aggroed by these guys going down. Okay, let's check. Let's check if I take him out of the team. Then do they... Can I actually control it so that they don't chase at all? So wait for me, wait for this guy to also spawn, I can ult them. Never mind, he didn't get fucking... Oh, he does get frozen! He got frozen like when he spawned in. Okay. Does the pipe splitter trapping actually work? I feel like I've seen them just walk through him. No problem. Expecting any restraints from the gameplay second guy. Right? Shaking my head. Consider weird asking to do the Inferno stages. Intellect Electric Twilight. Intellect Electric is something, but I don't think Intellect Electric Twilight is anything, is it? Agility Cryo Twilight. Agility Treatment Twilight. Agility Attack Twilight. Isn't this something? But I might have this already. No, never mind. Intellect Ultimate Twilight, nope. Main Ultimate Twilight, nope. Yeah, you can like cramp them up somewhat, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe it does work. Oh yeah, let me...
I shall pray for you, Administrator. Your Supreme Chief is here. You, and you are all in my command.
Start. I get Twilight's crit or... Oh yeah. Agility Attack is something, but not Agility Attack Twilight. Yeah, all the Twilight... It's Twilight crit always, yeah. So, like, some of the weapons. No, there's one guy still fucking aggroed. The two guys aggroed. They did ass aggro less when I'm over there. On that little bit there, rather than over here. That's so fucking weird. Like, when I'm standing over here on this thing, they aggro less. Somehow. Like, they at least the little guys just kind of stay there. Let's see if this guy aggroes. Or if he only aggroed because of the friendlies. Not aggroing. What about this guy who's closer? Oh, it's a bit slower. Nope. No, okay, this one aggroes. Yeah, this one's close enough that it aggroes. And now this guy aggro. How does that work? Ow. Okay, no significant difference in... Yeah, I guess it's because... Yeah, oh yeah, it might be because melees can't actually reach you. But then also, those guys... The first big guy didn't aggro, but then he aggroed once the other one aggroed. Interesting. Yeah, we'll do another double. Hit me with a... Fuck. I was accidentally exit. Intellect crit Twilight. No, it's... that would be agility or main. Twilight crit Twilight. Agility crit. Oh, agility crit Twilight. There we go. That's one of them. Main arts Twilight. Main HP Twilight. Intellect ultimate Twilight. Nopers. Oh, we just put them in.
I was about to go molt from boredom. I am ready to process your command, Administrator.
Cat munching. What is this? Oh, Tipo. Activate me. Do it again. We'll just go over here and then we'll go fight them once the big guys spawn. I wonder if you could block their visibility or something. Yeah, these small ones just kind of die if you're standing here. They don't do anything, but then the big guys, you kind of have to go in a little bit. Well, you might as well. It also takes so much longer if you don't hit them a little. So much tankier. Shiny is so aggressive. I don't know. This guy, not this guy. Okay, well, probably aggroed because the friendlies are here.
Wow.
Jesus! Bonk. Hit me with... I'll do one more double. Kind of just phase through after a while. Yeah, I think putting stuff there can like slow them down for a little bit at least, but then like eventually they'll just kind of phase through. Obviously if they die before they get to do that, then you know, doesn't matter. Intellect Ultimate Twilight. Agility Arts Twilight. Intellect Arts Twilight. Oh, we have another one of those. Agility Arts Twilight. Agility Treatment. Intellect Ultimate Twilight. So many Intellect Ultimate Twilights, man. What is this? Give me a heckin' intellect, whatever the fuck. Yeah, but okay, so we got one Oblivion. We actually got two Oblivions technically, but they were the same level. They both had the same amount of levels on them, so it wasn't like one of them was better or the other. This is Twilight, this is Twilight, this is Twilight. I don't think there's any other Twilights on this one. Darkling I have... Yeah, this is just a Crusher, using different thing. Yippers. Actually, how many do I still have? Do we do one more? 9 of them, and we're still getting... Actually, how many are we still getting? Have we actually gotten most of our daily... Or not daily, the sanity booster event? Yeah, I have also seen the seeding unit ones, yeah, where you put like planting or seeding units to funnel enemies. Okay, get one more patch of 3, okay. Get one more. Sure, whatever. No, that's armor piercer. Hit me with one more. Why? How'd you get up here last time? What the heck?
Everyone's so incredible.
Shush.
My heart rejoices for you.
engaging gameplay. Truly riveting. Last ride really, the melee characters often end up just like running back and forth so much. Because they have to get close, because they have to get closer, and then because they get closer, they get too far away from you, so their AI is suddenly like, oh, you're too far from player, go backwards. You can kind of just spam tongue skill there, and then you can trigger last try combo as well. When am I ever going to use all these, by the way? How am I supposed to use these? They're so cute and unique. And they don't expire. Oh, see, I also have all the, I do have all these as well. That I almost need to use some of these so that I could start storing more. And collectibles, right? That's the thing, there are collectibles almost. It truly is, I have to be fucking desperate. Especially with the amount of like actual stamina you get in this game in the end. You have to be real desperate. If you use Ross's apple slices, you go to hell. This is canon. It's confirmed. Another agility crit twilight. We're looking for main crit twilight. We got an agility crit twilight. Intellect crit twilight. I don't think that's for anything. Intellect cryo twilight. Agility critical twilight. Again? Not even like more levels, man? And main treatment twilight. They're all pointing up at you going to hell if you use Ross's slices, apple slices. However, you know, when you think about it, all of the things that you get, they are like foods. It's a little fucked up to just kind of, you know, leave the food, like not eating the food, isn't it? And yeah, because we already got an Agi crit twilight. We got 3 of them now, actually. So I have one for the BP sword if I grab it, which I probably will. I'll probably just grab the BP sword as well. And then I'll probably grab... I could really just grab the BP gun from patch 1 as well. Because I don't really need the BP sword from patch 1 because I have Levitane's sword. And there's like other alternatives as well. Kind of weird, we're already about to reach max authority level. Some people already are max. But also, I would expect them to they'll probably add more levels at some point. I don't know when, but at some point they'll probably add more max. They have in Arknights, so. How many times have they added max level in Arknights? Is it twice or just once? It used to be 100. Then it was 120. But I can't remember if it was always 100 or if there was like one increase pretty early on already. And then there was obviously later there was a stamina increase max. But obviously in Endfield we already have a lot of stamina. Yeah, because I was wondering, was it 80 like on launch and then very soon after launch it was increased to 100? And I think it was sometime after I started it was increased to 120. So when I started, I think max was still 100, and then it was 120. Like, I think I didn't have a chance to get to 100 before it was already increased to 120. So I would expect them to add more here as well. Like, maybe up to even, like, 80 or something. Probably at least 70, if not 80. I mean, it depends. It could just also just be 60. Because that's also, you know, it's like it's a rounded number for the stamina regen. Because what is 360 stamina regen is how many hours then? Is it 43? I think it's like 43 hours. Or is it like an odd number? It's not an even hour number, is it? Yeah, and then there's regional level as well. There's exploration level as well. Like, this one, I 100% expect us to still get more levels for exploration level. We didn't get one this patch, but at some point I think for sure we'll get more. I don't think it'll stay at 7. Is it like 43.2? Such a silly number. Like just under 2 days. It's more than 40 hours. It's already, for me, it's already 42. It's like 42 hours to get to like 350 stamina. Yeah, I think this could also go to like level 10 exploration level quite easily. Like if this goes to level 10, then it would make like, you know, you could have like level 10 is that overworld mobs are level 80s or level 90s. If you wanted to. Because right now at 7, they're 60. So if you give 3 more levels and it went up 10 per, you could make them like 80, 90 at max. Or like 85 or something. I wouldn't be surprised if most overworld enemies stay at like level 80 at max though. Well, also, you know, it is 07. That's the thing, right? It says 07. It's not just 7. There's 2 digits. So it'll be a little funny if there's 2 digits and it never actually goes to 2 digits. Also, yeah, it is so true. It is 07. It is saluting. But I do wonder if we do get more authority level. I'm actually wondering if we would get more stamina though. Like, I'm not sure we'd actually get more stamina, even if we get more authority levels. I feel like they could still just cap stamina at 360. Or they go to, like, exactly 48 hours of stamina or something. So it's, like, exactly 2 days. Because right now it's a bit under 2 days. I don't think we're gonna have 500 max. I don't think they'd go over 48 hours of stamina regen. Exploration level 99 for the 26th anniversary. Yo! Holy! Imagine, the enemies are level 1000 something. You do fucking no damage. Every enemy one-shots you. Normal mobs take 5 minutes to kill. Finally, people will stop complaining about the difficulty. Level 999 enemies. The masochist god gamers are finally happy. Notice that the early game rare minerals and plants already say rich or large when scanned, while E2 and higher mats are medium. Right, like yeah, these things. Interesting. Yeah, well, I would expect us to get higher caps on some of these materials, yeah. Because like these are 8s right now or whatever. Like these are all maximum 8s right now, I think, on all of them, yeah. Yeah, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. Because also, I think, don't these things? Let's recheck this. Wait. I think most of them regen 2 per day. If I gather up some of these. These still regen 2 per day. But I think if we go to like Valley 4, and we go to like this one. I think these ones regen 3 per day. I think some of the Valley 4 ones, like the less, like the lower tier ones, I think. Do they not go by 3? I thought they did. I feel like I've seen it, but maybe I've hallucinated it. Maybe it's still 2? Yeah, oh yeah, the ones in Stockade, 10? Like, you can store 10 of them? Okay, and it's still 2. No, these all regen just 2 per day, I think. I think all of the rare mats in world regen 2 per day. Okay, this does say indeed large. Large. Yeah, I do remember that cubic, yeah. Where this one, some of these ones for some reason have like a lower max at expiration 5 and 6. Even though all the other ones are still at 8. And it's like, why? Why are the lower level ones? Why do the lower level ones have a lower max? When at a low, like a lower expiration level. So I just also wanted to check that indeed, if you scan this one, it says whatever, medium or something. So because these will probably go to like 10 or 12 or something, and I don't know if they'd maybe increase the regen speed on them as well. Yeah, this is medium. And are indeed the Chingbo ones 10s? No, it's still 8s for me. Max is 8. And then they are not 10s. Max is 8. And we will religiously collected all these the first week or two. Well, Shango, the reason we have hundreds of them is because we religiously collected them for a couple of weeks. So, and now we don't have to collect them until we run out. And need a bunch more. It's very simple. It was, you did some work early on, and then you can chill. Then you have a stockpile and you don't have to do anything. Very much, I mean, like Arknights. I have huge stockpiles of stuff in Arknights and don't really have to specifically farm anything very often at all. I just farm whatever happens to be the most efficient at the moment, like an event map or whatever. Because I have most materials just stocked up enough that I can always do whatever I want. Still go collecting max every day. Oh my god. He's insane. He's a lunatic.
He who suffers today is not among us.
Why are you target over there? Think. The slugs were here. I saw them, so I had to fight them. I have OCD. Okay, but you could also... I think you might have hoarding, rather. Because, you know, in a way, you could see it as like, oh, they're full. So they're like, you know, nice and even, because they're full. It's like, ooh, 8 out of 8. That's quite nice. That's satisfying. They're full. I think you're hoarding. You're like, oh my god, I can't leave something ungathered. I haven't been collecting owl upgrade materials since I think week 2. Because I knew you wouldn't need more of them for probably a while. Oh my god, Wanderer, you're fucking collecting the owl materials every day? Brother! We're getting an auto-collect! That's insane! First of all, we don't even need them. You literally can't use them. And second of all, we're getting an auto-collect soon. Are you okay? 1K? It's probably more than that, because there was that one, like, Japanese player who had, like, 2K of all of the owl materials. And they posted their stockpile of owl materials, tweeting, like, I wonder when I'll need more of these. And everyone was like, holy fuck, you gathered all these manually every day? Are you insane? And then, like, right after, they they do the 1.1 broadcast and they're like, guys, you're gonna get an auto-collect and you don't need them right now. And then he went back on Twitter being like, oh my god, I've wasted so much time. Oh my god, the insanity. Maybe just likes visiting the cute owl. Okay, that's fair. If you just want to see the owls, you can see the owls without gathering them, though. On your deathbed, tell your grandkids you can't tell them more stories because you were busy collecting recycling station materials. Takes your whole day. Watch them at dorms and each room costs 300. I mean, that would be accurate to original Arknights. The dorms were really expensive to upgrade. Like, they were the most expensive to upgrade. And, like, also, like, the, in a way, smallest return. Like, their lowest priority upgrade, and they cost a lot. The owls are true. The owls are still delivery destinations. Sometimes I'll accidentally click on the gather option when delivering something. It's true.
True value found nowhere else.
Shush.
Witching hour. That doesn't sound right.
Why does she have to be the one to yap? Why can't it be the Gibby or Shaihi? Or Tung Tung?
That's not
It's a long ass. It's a long ass line, man. Last right ad. And true, it was an ad. She's fucking putting ads onto my stream. What the hell, woman? Invading my stream with her ads. Heinous behavior. Oh yeah, I was wondering. How many... Okay, I still have 13 and 11 of these. These are probably enough to finish Chingbo Stockade as well. I really do need to use some of these at some point just to like... I need to use some of these just so that I actually have space to use the sanity extractors in a situation where I'm like, oh, I don't have time to use stamina today. I'll just store it. I need to like use some of those at some point. We'll see if maybe we have time tomorrow. We'll just use some more. We'll do a couple more essence runs trying to get the essences. And yeah, indeed, tomorrow... Oh yeah, I have some stuff in here, don't I? Tomorrow we'll do Umbral. Actually, I had one of these. We'll do Umbral at some point. We might not start with Umbral. We might do Umbral later in the stream. A bit into the stream. Then we have some side quests. We have like the couple of side quests to do in this patch. I haven't done like the bigger side quests, the green ones. And then just Chingbo Stockade exploration. I haven't really done much of that. I put up like a couple zip lines to the materials, I think, and stuff like that, but I didn't really do much exploration otherwise. So there's that to do as well. Just kind of running around. And also finding more like lore files and stuff. Because yeah, there's a bunch more now. Like when you finish the main story, it spawns a bunch more files in Chingbo Stockade. I kind of wish I could just jump off and over there. I feel like it goes close enough that I could jump off. They don't even let me jump when I'm on raft, though. I feel like they should let me drown. But they don't. Why must I be on this please keep your hands and legs inside at all times ride? Give me freedom. Give me death. Shaking my head. Give me free will. Oh, I have a message. Cool. Oh. Freaky Crisp sending me a last try. I know you're watching, whoever you are. It's pretty funny. You can just fucking send messages to streamer. It's him! It's him! He's in YouTube chat! Hey, that's me! Not visible on screen chat though. Got fucking deleted. You got censored by YouTube. Why? Why did the message, hey, that's me, get filtered by YouTube? They consider that spam? It's been like that since ever. I'm shadow banned. Oh, maybe you are. None of your messages are popping up on the chat. Yeah. Are you actually shadow banned? You've been tagged? You've been identified? You've been slammed with a shadow ban? He's free. He is freaky, I guess. True. Shaking my head, you do have like 5 ads in 5 minutes of stream. On what stream? I don't think I even have like mid-roll ads active on my YouTube streams. I think he's talking about YouTube, Cubic. Yeah, YouTube ad. Also, stream or video? Maybe send you clue 7s before. Yeah, true. Really, Freaky Chris was not allowed to go on-screen chat at all. That's crazy. That's fucked up. Also, yeah, I'm true. Also, not blocking ads on YouTube.
Long distance
Finally, Gibby talking. So true, Gibby. Sorry, I push you. Oopsie. Yeah, on stream. Okay. Mainly lurker anyway. Showed yourself. And now you showed yourself by hitting me with a last right. Exposing your lurker. Oh, yeah, there really is a separate track for like just this one spot. Caught. There's a separate track here. You walk a little bit that way and it's a different track, and you walk up there and it's Functioning Avenue. Every time I see Gibby getting pushed, I have to remember that one clip of Levitine pushing Gilberta with her ring. Yep, just slapping her. Because it's also the one where Levitine like moves her hand and like it looks like she hits Gibby. Funny interactions. Sorry, I push you. We're just checking the animations, okay? Oh yeah, but actually on Tangtang's, it's on Tangtang's, like, if you want to just check, like, you know, her sheath animations and stuff. Her attacks are so quick. Like, they reset so quickly that it can be, like, sometimes difficult to time it on the exact one you want. Or, like, when to press the next one so it actually goes to the next one still. Those guns look so big on her. Because they're not her own guns, which are much smaller in, like, model size. Yeah. And I know that's why, Malco. On-screen chat, I cannot set it to live chat. Which means that anyone who's shadow banned, and some messages just in general, don't get through onto on-screen on YouTube. I don't actually know if it's different with if you use a different thing to grab the chat. Because I'm wondering if you use like integrated or like for example chat, on-screen chat apps or whatever that combine Twitch and YouTube chat. I'm actually wondering if that grabs full chat or not.
True value found in no.
Oh, so yeah, on YouTube you can't target like gifts either, which is so silly. You can only randomly gift on YouTube, which is so dumb.
That's not right either.
Yeah, I could. So on OBS I can have live chat. That's why I'm seeing your messages. Is because on OBS I can have live chat. It's specifically the way that the on-screen chat like source works is that it can't grab live chat. It can only grab top chat. Like there's no way to like make it grab live chat. Unless I've just missed the way to do it, because the way that it works for YouTube is like super scuffed. If you want YouTube or emotes on YouTube to show up on the on-screen chat, you have to do it in like this weird scuffed way where it's not like an API source. It's actually just this weird CSS workaround where it grabs like the actual chat box from the stream and then just uses a bunch of CSS to remove all the stuff so that it's transparent, that it's just messages. So I'm wondering if you actually use something like Stream Elements or Streamlabs to grab it instead, where it rather grabs it from like an API. If it then maybe would grab all messages and not just top chat, it might, but then emotes don't work. The only emotes that work on the API chat are like Unicode emotes, just like normal ones. None of the YouTube specific ones and none of the custom ones from the fucking streamer work through the API chat. It doesn't send the images through the API. It just sends the like text block that matches the emote. Which is why I use like the weird scuffed on screen one. Something gone the one you can use CSS as a pro comment. It's super scuffed. It is so scuffed the way that the YouTube on screen chat works if you want emotes to work. Because for some reason YouTube is just like, no, we won't put any of the emote data into the API. Kick. Look at her posing. Got auto-modded. Yeah, that also happened. And because also, by the way, that's indeed also a thing that YouTube does. YouTube will sometimes, even though I have, like, I think my chat, like, scanning or auto-mod set to essentially nothing, some messages will still just get, like, disappeared. And I don't even get to see them. There isn't, like, a mod view that lets me see messages that get auto-modded. They are just kicked into the void for no one to ever see. Like, I don't even get to see what gets auto-modded. On, like, when it's, like, some messages are just, like, yeah, you don't even get the option. On Twitch, you know, it just pops up a message that's been blocked, and then you can be like, is this okay or not? But yeah, so YouTube chat is fucky. It is an odd, it's a bit of a weird, janky experience for both, I feel, the chatter and especially for the streamer. Because also, like, my mod options and stuff on what to do as well are not quite as they're not quite as intuitive and, like, nice to work with as they are on Twitch as well. A lot more, like, contextual stuff that I can do on Twitch that I can't really do on YouTube. Also, hide user on this channel and add as moderator are right next to each other on the options. I guess it's a little bit better than put user in timeout being right next to add as moderator. But also there's not even a ban option. There's just hide user on this channel, which is essentially your ban option, at least when you're just doing it through live chat.
Ignoring the errors. I am simply in need of rest.
So it's a little, and I can't, like, you know, I can put timeout. I can't like, I can't decide. I can't put in, like, oh, how long should the timeout be or anything. So it's, I've been caught by Twitch auto mode once or twice. What? No way. Yeah, I can see most messages I still see, even if they don't appear on stream. But you are the first person, however, I've noticed who genuinely none of your messages appear. That you actually are, like, somehow shadow banned. Thank you for the hydrate. Twitch chat has Joel, so that's auto win. That is kind of true. I mean, just in general, especially, yeah, for emotes and stuff, Twitch is quite a bit better. Twitch also has lower latency. Like, I have YouTube set to as low of a latency as possible. It's just still higher latency than Twitch. And then Twitch has all, like, the, you know, free emote extensions and stuff where you just get a bunch of emotes and whatnot, even if you don't have, like, actual custom emotes. My automotive match was a schizo streamer talks to made up chatter. Oh, that one I saw. Yeah, I saw that one. Just didn't come up onto the top chat. There's not that many messages that actually fully just disappear into the void. It is very rarely that they actually fully disappear. Especially because I won't even... Well, I guess technically there could be more than I think. Because the ones that fully disappear into the void, I don't know. Someone has to specifically say, oh man, my message disappeared into the void. For me to know that it actually disappeared. Getting noticed by streamer man though. Ooh, ooh. You made me notice. You sent me a last right sticker.
What you think? Don't worry. Tianshizhuang is right on top of it.
It's been actually messed up outside for a little bit more than a few weeks. We've been here for like almost 2 months now. Wait. Actually, it's been like 2 months. It's almost exactly 2 months, I think. Not quite exactly 2 months. A bit over 2 months since launch.
Anytime you need help, just come find me. I'll say
Why-
all the good stuff for you.
Why are you only talking in my left ear? I've already brought it out. Also, wow, you made my fucking game lag for a moment. Hey, good way. How long has it been?
Back for a limited time. Come give them a try. Mom, the gummies are so sweet and fizzy.
Like, you know, boop, boop, boop. Because now it's... Actually, might have been a month and a week, or 2 months and a week, technically.
Bamboo gummies are back for a limited
Time really flies.
Come
It
give them a
does.
try. Mom,
Especially when you get fucking destroyed by shit. Speaking of getting destroyed, I did obviously, if you're on the Discord, I did talk about this. Dude, last couple days of work, holy fuck, that bird was in the ground. I was trying to trauma dump, but the fucking bird was in the ground. The hell? Magic bird, ghost bird. Spooky. Yeah, dude, fuck, Jesus Christ. Shit just kind of imploded at work the last couple days. My Wednesday was like, oh, normal day. Wednesday started kind of normal. There was a little bit more to do, and then shit went wacky. And I ended up doing like a 12-hour work day out of nowhere. It's like, oh, cool, thanks. Completely fucked me. And then I had to do another long day the next day. I was like, oh, cool, thanks. And today was ever so slightly more chill. Like, barely. But like, this shit is also gonna continue. Like, we didn't even fix everything. We're not even in the clear yet. This shit's gonna continue next week. It's like, oh, cool. Epic. Thanks. How nice. And I was laughing about how, oh, I'm supposed to be doing a master's thesis or something. It's like, no, I'm doing a fucking 10-hour, 11-hour fucking workday. At what point, with what capacity am I supposed to also do fucking university shit? I mean, it's a great excuse. I really don't want to do the thesis. I mean, I have to do it at some point, but it's like a great excuse for me to procrastinate doing the thesis. It's like, oh, I got so much work to do. This is not even an excuse. It's just like reality. But it doesn't mean that I have to send an update to my supervisor. Like, oh, by the way, I got like nothing done this month either. Because I'm still getting fucking rammed. Except part of it was me sacrificing time and stuff to Endfield because Endfield released and I had to play lots of Endfield. I probably could have gotten some stuff done, but you know, I decided to be an irresponsible human being. I had to drive a customer for 2.5 hours, worked there on his stuff for about 3 hours, then drove back 2.5 hours this Thursday. Measure Professor find out your channel. Fuck. Shit. Nah, they don't care. Why would they care? It's my responsibility. The master's thesis is my responsibility. So it's like, it's, you know. I feel like... Baka, weren't you in Germany? I feel like this is the thing that just Germans do. where, like, out of all the Europeans, they, like, just sometimes will just fucking drive back and forth ridiculously long times to do, like, a thing. I have a friend who lives in Germany. And, like, is German, kind of. They're Vietnamese, but also German. And they very often are indeed like, oh, yeah, I drove, like, 4 hours back home for the weekend on, like, Friday, and then another 4 hours back on Sunday. I'm like, what the f... And they do it, like, every weekend almost, and I'm like, what the fuck? Huh? Not an exchange student. They actually just live in Germany. They're born in Vietnam, but they essentially lived all their life in Germany, almost. Like, out of all the Europeans, the Germans are, like... they're just like, yep, I drove 2 hours to here. I was there for 5, and then I drove another 2 hours back. I mean, at least they have good roads, I guess, to drive on, at least in most places. Like, for some of the longer distances. And if you have, like, a nicer car, then it can maybe be nice to drive on some autobahns, but, you know. But then I bet if you go anywhere even slightly, you know, out to the boonies a little, it's gonna crash. Even the supervisor, I had important business at Enfield Industries. Very true. I was gonna say that it's very American of the Germans to, like, drive long distances constantly. Saved it with the most places. Well, yeah, because... I mean, it's kind of like Finland. Finland has good roads if you're within, like, the small area around, like, the capitals. And then you go out anywhere else. It's like, oh, yeah, okay, never mind, it's fucked. During my apprenticeship, our company used to send us on, like, 4-hour drives across Germany to change a plug-and-play hard drive on a server. Click button, take out drive, slide new drive in, because our customer didn't want to do it themselves because they're paying us to do IT service. Okay, but dude, that is fucking insane from the customer. Because wouldn't the fucking driving hours... that is a entire day of work that you bill for to click a button and change a hard drive. They're paying for, like, 9 hours of work to do a thing that takes 2 minutes. That's just bad finances. That's very German. Very German, very bad finances then. They have contracts that they pay for every service up front, so it's kind of all in goose. Okay, I guess, yeah. If it's like that kind of deal where it's... yeah, okay. Then it kind of makes sense. Then you're like, no, yeah, just make them do everything. If you're not, like, getting billed hourly or anything. But it does, however, also mean that that kind of shit is then billed into the contract price. That's just how... that's how the market works. If this is common, where these motherfuckers make you drive 4 hours to do a two-minute job, that shit's priced into the contract. So still bad finances in a way. That's so silly. Also, I mean, it's a great example of indeed just like how some of this shit works. Where indeed like, oh, well, we've already paid for it, so let's make absolute full use of it, even though it makes 0 fucking sense and just wastes everyone's time. But it's like, we paid for it though. If one crazy customer who doesn't have any contracts and just pays full price for everything, and those guys use our services a lot. Very dumb of them, but I won't complain. Yeah, no, you absolutely don't complain if it's like, I'm driving 4 hours there and I'm billing for every hour. Arknights is German. Germany does pretty well. They're a fairly well-off country. I don't actually know what their current economic situation is, but you know, by world standards, Germans do quite well for themselves. I mean, so does Finland. So, except right now, Finland has some crazy unemployment. Fucking no one can get a job. But I guess that's also kind of going everywhere. But I think right now, I think Finland has the 2nd highest unemployment in Europe right now. behind like Greece, which is, you know, Greece. I mean, yeah, Europe in general. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Europe is very firmly first world in its economics. Which means that first world on world standards is extremely well. Most countries in the world are poor. It's just that, you know, the rich ones kind of hog all the attention. Like the happiest country in the world, so that's the key, unemployment. It is funny, the happiness surveys, because the way that the whole happiness thing is, it's a specific kind of survey. They go around like asking people on how happy they are in the country. But some of the ways that it's worded, I think, is the reason why Finland is always so high. Because people in Finland have this mentality. This is a very, very common mentality for a Finnish person, which is you're asked like how happy you are. Like how sad, because they don't ask how happy you are. They ask, I think the specific wording is something like how satisfied with your life are you at the moment from like a 0 to 10. And I feel like most Finnish people have this mentality of, I mean, it could be worse. It could be a lot worse. So yeah, I'm like an 8 out of 10, because dude, it could be so much worse. Also, I believe the surveys for the world happiness stuff are done in the summer months, which means that you're in Finland where you have like good weather. It's always bright outside. There's lots of sun. The weather's nice. So everyone's like, yeah, I'm doing pretty good right now. Do those surveys in the middle of fucking winter when you haven't seen the sun in like 2 months. I think you're gonna get very different levels of answers. People are gonna be like, dude, I fucking hate everything. Like, I am coping with just beer and vodka. If you did those questionnaires in the winter months. Germany's kind of shit right now. Problem with pensions. Classic developed nation economics. Problem with pensions. Germany also always the first to pitch in when it's about funding stuff worldwide. Yep. Awful stigma and need to practice still. Yeah. And obviously, Germany also has the status of being the biggest economy in Europe. So when it's like, oh, Europe does something on like a world scale of any kind of funding, then Germany's usually the first there also because they're the biggest economy in Europe. So that's another thing. They're, you know, they're kind of like the head country a bit in Europe when Europe together does anything. Kind of applies to every country. It's especially the thing is specifically the sunlight thing and whatnot, like the sunlight and weather thing. It's a lot different for countries towards the poles. There just also doesn't happen to be many southern hemisphere countries that are actually close enough for the pole to it be a significant change in a year, while there's a lot of countries in the north where you genuinely get to the point where it's like, even in the south of the country, you have 3 hours of sunlight a day. And probably that 3 hours of sunlight is covered by clouds. So you genuinely have... I'm pretty sure this year there was like a good 2 months where the south of Finland barely saw any sun. Because first of all, the sun is up for such a short time. And second of all, it was always cloudy. And that fucks with you. And like, you feel it. It is an extremely, like, you know, some places talk about seasonal affective depression and whatnot, but that is normal fucking life in Finland. Is winter months means 90% of the country has seasonal affective depression. And because then when you swing back around to summer, it's like this pendulum effect where it's like, oh my god, those winter months sucked. So then summer months feel so good. There's a reason Nordics and Russians love vodka. It's the only way to get through the winter. Take Germany out over any other country outside of Europe, though. Yeah. Most European countries are very, very comfortable to be in. Like, we complain about some stuff, but we generally have it very well. And like in Finland, your main issues are like, okay, the winter really sucks mentally. And right now, there's some unemployment. We have kind of shitty unemployment. There's all that kind of stuff, and the classic pensions issue, where the younger generation will never see their pensions ever. Lots of old people, no young people. But overall, because that is one thing why I think also, yes, Finland is also often very high on the happiness surveys and stuff, is because most people, even if they almost anyone who has a job also then has a roof over their head. They're doing what they can afford: food, they can afford a place, they don't have any, they can get at least some kind of healthcare, they can get some kind of healthcare even if they don't have that much money. They have a place, they have food. So the basic necessities are taken care of for almost everyone in the country, which is a huge fucking deal. It is extremely, extremely important to just have your basic necessities taken care of, even if you're not doing well. Basic necessities taken care of is doing extremely well at world standards. So the Finland otherwise doing very well, in that way. Because even if you don't have a super well-paying job, you still have your basics mostly taken care of. You might be living very frugally and so on, but you're living. So overall, 95% of people in the country do very well. And for example, Finland has extremely low homeless rates and stuff. We have very few homeless people, both just pure numbers and percentage wise. So that's another big thing. So overall, the average person in Finland is quite comfortable. Really quite comfortable. And because even the less well-off people are still mostly comfortable. German homeless rate pretty low too, I believe. I think, yeah, a lot of, especially Central and Northern European countries all have pretty low homeless rates. And yeah, that is one thing where it's if you're actually fucking homeless in Finland, it is you really cannot stay homeless for very long. You will either die, or then at the very least, or then there's some shelters where you can at least go for the night during winter and so on. So it's very much one of those things of you kind of have to either provide people with some kind of shelter, or they indeed just fucking die. And then if your country doesn't want to have the image of just having people fucking freeze to death constantly, you will solve it. Came across this. What is this? Open this tweet for me. She's so cool. She gets naked epic style during the fight. Does this count as naked for a clanker? Is it just is she just taking off a jacket, or is she taking off her clothes? You know? I guess it depends on which one, you could just choose which one it is. Whichever one makes you more excited. Put it that way. Okay. That was quite the yap. Just random yap. Completely random yap. I have not gone, I guess I haven't gone to randomly yap for a while. Because I haven't been on stream. And I also haven't like yapped much on like Discord with friends or anything because I've been fucking getting destroyed by work and shit. Been fucking dying actively. But at least I don't have to do work on weekends. Well, not like work. Technically, uni stuff could be done on weekends, but I'm not capable of that. Finland chilly app. It is almost chilling it a little bit, yes. It is kind of a chill. But it's also the weirdest chill where it's like, it kind of fucking sucks here at times, but then like actually on a bigger scale, it's quite comfortable. It actually kind of doesn't suck. It sucks sometimes in specific ways, and those specific ways are something that's ultimately you just kind of deal with. You don't have to do anything super special to deal with the common things that suck about the country. Your shitty winters, you find ways to deal with the shitty winters. And so on. So it's that simple. Because meanwhile, you know, other problems that are more common in other countries are a lot harder to deal with. A lot harder. They're not just kind of like, you just get like a really bright light that you stare at, you know, for an hour a day. Which, by the way, real thing. It's actually even, I think it's like recommended by doctors in Finland. They like heavily recommend you buying one of those like really bright lights. I can't remember the exact term for them. But they recommend you to just buy one of those lights and just like kind of have it on blasting into your face for like an hour a day during the winter months. Which there's something funny about it. There's something funny about like, if I don't stare at this light for an hour a day, I'm going to be really sad. Which is such a funny thing to me. I don't know. Photosynthesis. It's a type of photosynthesis. It's a mental synthesis. But yeah, light therapy is indeed actually recommended in this country. Because otherwise, I mean, you just kind of... Also, every single person in this country has vitamin D deficiency. There's probably not a single person in this country who doesn't have vitamin D deficiency. I feel like almost Nordic, like people in the Nordics, or just people who live in the North, I feel like they've probably even just like, at this point, they've probably just adjusted to function with lower vitamin D. Because, I mean, it's just chronic. Everyone has low vitamin D. No matter how much they jerk it. Okay. We'll be back tomorrow at some point. We'll do Umbral, we'll do Chingbo Stockade stuff, and whatever else we feel like running around and yapping about. But for now, thank you for coming, thank you for watching, thank you for chatting, thank you for lurking, thank you for listening to my fucking almost semi-rant. But have a good Friday. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Weekend, finally. Thank God. He mistyped Pepe Wave. Ha ha ha.